WDBZ-AM.com. Come get blessed and let's send our kids back to school ready to win. Did you know there's help to pay for heating costs this summer? Through September 30th, income-eligible Ohioans can apply for assistance in paying their electric bill, purchasing an air conditioner or fan, or making repairs to their central air conditioning unit through Ohio's Home Energy Assistance Summer Crisis Program. Older Ohioans can call Council on Aging for more information or assistance with their application. For more information, call 513-721-1025.
Menu option 2.
Or visit www.help4,
that's the number 4,
seniors.org/HEAP. That's HEAP.
The Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council present the story of Tom and Levi.
Tom is the smartest man I know. He's been a professor at 2 major universities, been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, he told me that he was having problems in his classes. I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. And he was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them, but I think in reality, he just wanted to get out of there. I was really starting to worry because I saw something was wrong.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me, and my love for him was just immense.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it, so can you.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
We got out of Washington State, and I think a week after, state went on lockdown for COVID.
So then when we transitioned to Texas, it was very much so like, what are we going to do now?
Operation Homefront has allowed our family to make something of ourselves again in the world after the military.
It's completely changed the way our life is. It took us from a hopeless situation, and now we're homeowners. We have a savings account. I'm the first one to own a home out of my siblings.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
At the YMCA, finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why and get involved today at ymca.org for a better us.
Illegal fentanyl is up to 100 times more potent than morphine. A tiny amount is all it takes to cause an overdose. It could be in your drugs, and you wouldn't be able to see it, taste it, or smell it. Learn more at cdc.gov/stop overdose.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Cincinnati's mayor is asking the state and federal governments for aid to help recover from recent flooding. He has declared a declaration of emergency in the city, allowing local resources to more easily be obtained for cleanup and recovery efforts. He says in talks with the state and federal officials about the city's needs, but does not know when he will receive a response. In Brown County, Fayetteville, Perry Local School Superintendent has been placed on leave. The district is providing no specifics publicly as to the concerns about the superintendent, only to say that an investigation is underway into his compliance with financial processes and procedures. Brown County Educational Service Center Bill Garrett has been named as the interim superintendent. Charges are being filed against a second person in connection with a deadly hit and run in Harrison. Bicyclist Jeffrey Muse was fatally struck back in June. Police say Tyler Black, who was later arrested, had been the driver that failed to stop at the scene. He later turned himself in. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane. Lincoln, Bobingan, Bonana, Pineapple, Bingan, Feed, Fine, Momingan, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. I'm just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show, till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And after 2 live shows yesterday, I'm still hanging in there. The voice is still, I was still able to get a good morning in. Yes. And there's a lot going on. And what a busy week. I mean, it started for me already. Yes, yesterday I was out there at the North Bend STEM Academy. Out there, a lot of people came in with their kids, getting information. A few people already started the process for enrolling their child out there at the North Bend STEM Academy. Had a great time out there. And saw a lot of people. One guy, you remember the guy that I said, who is this guy lurking around here? Well, anyway, it was a guy that said he had listened to me since he was a little kid at WCIN, and he never met me. And he says, and my wife said, he's in our neighborhood. I guess they live in College Hill. So they stopped by on the way home. And, you know, he was kind of nervous to come up. He was just pacing back and forth. I'm like, what's going on with this guy? But he was just nervous and wanted to meet me. But, I'm watching people, you know. And remember when I was at Woodward High School and the guy just had some kind of illness and, he just came toward the table. It was crazy. But, that's a busy week this week. Let's see, today, got the show, doing the show. Tonight, I got the TV show. Tomorrow, Paycor Stadium, the first night of the Cincinnati Music Festival down there. And, of course, Ricky Smiley tomorrow morning at the Square. Show starts at 6 o'clock, Fountain Square. And then on Friday, he'll be right back there. Fountain. And by the way, our good friend Kevin Aldridge will be in on Friday. Kevin Aldridge. Yes. Let me check my text messages to make sure. Let's see. I think we're good. Yes, Kevin Aldridge will be in on Friday because I got a busy day Friday. And we always appreciate Kevin Aldridge, the preacher man, we like to call him. Yeah. And so he'll be in to do what he does. And he does a very good job. So I appreciate Kevin coming to the rescue. All right. There's a lot going on. I didn't know Russell Wilson and Sierra was selling their California mansion. And, man, it must be one hell of a mansion. They're selling it for $45 million. Oh, yeah, $45 million. You can live like an NFL star and a Grammy-winning singer for $45 million. Jeez. From the looks of it on the outside, it looks like it's real nice. Yes, they're living large, let me tell you. Living large. ICE wanted to deport the guy who was a witness to the shooting of the Mexican home builder. And so the guy was a witness, and I don't know whether his papers were still pending. They want to ship him out. Ship out the witness so we will have a witness to this stuff. But the court said, no, do not ship this man out. He stays in the United States. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. They wanted to get rid of him before he could testify because they know that they're wrong. They know they're wrong. Yes. It was good to see Charlie Winburn yesterday. Oh, Charlie Winburn. He's the same Charlie Winburn, let me tell you. Oh, boy. Of course, Pete Hegseth, I mentioned this yesterday, puts the cost of the Iran war at $37.5 billion as he goes to Congress with hat in hand, wanting them to put more money in the hat. Yeah. That's his estimate of how much it's cost. But the Pentagon's acting comptroller told lawmakers that the estimate, which had not been updated since April, included the cost of replenishing ammunition and also rebuilding the bases that were destroyed by Iran. And so you can put a much higher price tag on what Hegseth said. Yes. A much higher price tag. He says, one of the Democratic congressmen says, you're asking for a blank check from America. That's what you're asking for, a blank check. And, of course, Hegseth sort of took offense to that. The administration is requesting more money after a $891 billion was approved to carry the Pentagon through September 30th. Trump is separately requesting $1.5 trillion for the 2027 fiscal year, which starts October. Man, oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And just think what that money could do here in the United States. And we're wasting it with bombs. A courtroom erupted when a 16-year-old Pensacola, Florida teenager was convicted of murder. Yeah, they had total chaos in the courtroom. After the jury came back with a guilty verdict of second-degree murder, when the jury stood up to leave, one of the family members started yelling out, F y'all, F y'all. And then that's when the chaos began. Other family members joined in to voice their displeasure while others were trying to calm some of the other family members down. Of course, they were all escorted out of the courtroom by a half-dozen deputies. Then Combs began screaming obscenities before deputies dragged him out to a secure room. No, F that, bro. Yeah, so, it's, I can only imagine how that courtroom looked with family members yelling, deputy sheriffs in there pulling people out. And we've seen that play out right here in Cincinnati many, many times. That's for sure. And I always hate hearing about stories like this. Oh, boy. 3-year-old girl. Well, the Amazon guy dropped a pack. This is in California. It's called Santa Clarita. Not Santa Clara, but Santa Clarita, California, about 30 miles northeast of Los Angeles. A man had a package delivered to his home. The Amazon person dropped the package over the fence into the grass. The mother was there, and she knew the package was for her 3-year-old daughter, so she told her, run get the package. She ran to get the package, and there was a rattlesnake up under the package. She picks the package up, and the rattlesnake bites her on the hand. And, man, it required several anti-venom treatments and 2 nights of pediatric intensive care, resulting in big medical bills. So the family put a GoFundMe page out there. They're looking to raise at least $16,000. I think they've raised about $7,000 so far. But, man, can you imagine? The Amazon guy drops the package over the fence. It lands in the grass, and a rattlesnake is up under the package. The mother sees the package. Go get the package there. And the little girl runs, picks it up, and you know the rest. Rattlesnake rattles and then bites. Man. I hate to hear stories like that because I hate snakes. Any kind of snake, I'm running the other way. Yes, I am running the other way. The Trump administration has paused $1 billion in Medicaid payments to California and Minnesota. Yeah. This is Robert Kennedy. He says they're suspected of fraud and noncompliance. He says if those states want that money, they need to provide documentation that these payments are legitimate. And we'll see what's going to happen from that. But wham, $1 billion in Medicaid payments for California and Minnesota. I tell you. And we actually think that we're going to get some federal dollars here. The mayor is looking for federal dollars for the flood. And I do not think we're going to get them. I don't think. They said don't count on any federal flood aid, officials say. No, we're not going to get it. Especially Democratic City? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Financial aid or other help for Greater Cincinnati flood victims could be a while coming, and chances that federal government will help appear slim. Yeah. So there's no indication that we're going to meet those thresholds of, for events that damage or destroy large swaths of communities. So, yes, county will report damage to state, and state will send it to the feds. And the feds will probably say, nah, baby, nah. But we'll see. We will see. I tell you, people were worried yesterday it was going to be another. It looked like it for a minute. It didn't rain quite as much, but it did come down pretty good for a few minutes. But I just feel sorry for those people that have been flooded out. Man, geez, that's got to be, you see your stuff just all wet and destroyed. You know it's destroyed. You know you can't use it again. Then you got to tear out the carpet, the drywall. Oh, what a mess. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230. It's the Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines.
The Tavis Smiley.
All right, folks. What's going on? I wasn't ignoring you, but I was reading something. All right. Can we talk about the Norwood lateral construction failure? How about let's wait until the Army Corps of Engineers discuss that. Well, that could happen. That could happen. Oh, that Ramaswamy will try to use Washington connections to help get relief to win votes. It could happen. Let's see what's going on in the Situation Room. Did they release the autopsy reports yet? James Brooks and Bob Trumpy will be honored in the Bengals Ring of Honor this season. James Brooks was my cat. I DJ'd at his wedding reception. Yeah, James Brooks. He was my cat. He was one of the best all-purpose running backs the Bengals have ever had. I'm telling you. James Brooks, he was fast, he could run, he could catch, he could block, he could do it all. He could do it all. He could do it all. Nominees were Geno Atkins, Jim Breach, Chris Collinsworth, Carlos Dunlap, David Fulcher, A.J. Green, Leon Hall, Max Montoya, Bob Trumpy, Andrew Whitworth, and Reggie Williams. Those were the nominees, along with Brooks and Trumpy. And Brooks and Trumpy came out, and they are the winners this year. Yep, James Brooks, number 21. He was hard to catch. You give James Brooks a step, and he could run great pass routes. He could do it all. Yeah, and I DJ'd. I'll see, where was his wedding reception? I think it was at the UAW Hall out there on Reading Road in Evendale. And a lot of the Bengals were there, and it was something. David Fulcher was there. Eric Thomas was there. They all were there.
Or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
If you need to talk about it, we're here. 1230 AM WDBZ, your talk station.
This is called a baseball. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati. I just invented a new dance called the baseball. Yeah. You swing a bat, swinging the bat, swinging the bat. Yeah. All right. Let's go downtown to the Crime Stopper headquarters and check in with my good friend, Detective Tiffany Green. How are you today?
I'm good. Good morning. How are you, Lincoln?
I'm hanging in there. You got any plans for the weekend yet? I mean, everything starts tomorrow night, so you should have your plans ready to go now.
Lincoln, now you know better. I never have plans.
I know it. I thought maybe 1 week you might have some early plans.
No plans, but I will not be here tomorrow or Friday, okay?
Okay, well, I won't be here Friday, so
Okay.
we'll only miss each other one day. Yes. All right. So, okay, you're not going, you won't be here tomorrow or Friday. So does that mean you're going out of town?
No, I'll be here.
Are you working the festival?
No, I'm not working the festival. I will be at the festival on Saturday.
Okay. No work this weekend, so that's pretty good. I'll look for you Saturday.
Okay.
All right. Who are we looking for today?
Cincinnati Police District 4 is looking for Robert Carroll. Mr. Carroll is wanted for felony vehicle theft and misdemeanor assault and misdemeanor criminal damaging and misdemeanor contempt of court. Mr. Carroll knowingly took the victim's Mercedes-Benz without the victim's consent. Robert Carroll is a black male. He's 41 years old. He's 5'7" and 140 pounds. Robert Carroll has a history of drug and weapon offenses, domestic violence, and resisting arrest, and was last known to live on Chickerlane Avenue in Spring Grove Village. Cincinnati Police District 3 is looking for Christopher Waters. Mr. Waters is wanted for felony escape. Police say Mr. Waters knowingly fled from the University of Cincinnati Medical Center after being placed on a police hold. Christopher Waters is a white male. He's 45 years old. He's 6 foot and 195 pounds. Christopher Waters has an arrest history of theft and was last known to live in Florida. Listeners, if anyone has information on where police can find Robert Carroll or Christopher Waters, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit a tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
All right, 352-3040, night or day, cash money for your clues. And I'll probably talk to you on Monday.
Yes, well, I'll see you on Saturday, but I'll definitely talk to you on Monday.
All right, we'll talk to you.
Bye.
All right, that's Detective Tiffany Green. And I guess she'll have her boss fill in tomorrow. She has a boss fill in for her. Or who knows, we may have the other Green. Yes, Sergeant Green come in here. I don't know. But somebody will be in here tomorrow and Friday for Detective Tiffany Green. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. And, the Nolan Wells cause of death undetermined after an independent autopsy. Undetermined. Man. So that's breaking news from CNN. Cause of death undetermined after the independent autopsy. Boy. All right. 513-749-1230. Vernon, Langston, Pharaoh, Bill, all holding on. And, Terrence Howard played the video of when Queen called Al Sharpton yesterday. A lot of people didn't hear the second broadcast from 3 to 7 yesterday, from 4 to 7 yesterday, but it was funny as heck. Anyway, and she really riled Sharpton's daughter. She got Sharpton's daughter fired up. You talking to me sister to sister. Boy, oh boy, that was funny as heck. Anyway, but I'm glad she said she was from California and not Cincinnati. There must be a God. There must be a God. Now people think they're crazy out in California instead of they're crazy down in Cincinnati. Yes. All right, let's go to Vernon. Vernon, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, brother? Can you hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clear. What's up?
Yeah, I haven't seen you, talk to you since you hit him with the Lincoln Ware shimmy out there.
Oh, at the concert.
Yeah. I knew when you hit that little shimmy, I knew you had it. You was nervous, and I said, "Boy, you got it." Yeah. That was outstanding. The first all-purpose back.
Yes.
I remember them trading Pete Johnson for him.
Uh-huh.
To the Chargers.
Yeah,
and the Chargers didn't want him because they said he was too small.
Right.
Yeah, and he came here, and when he got hurt, the Bengals went up to Cleveland. This is going way back, and the weather was bad, and this is the difference in football back then. They took Stanford Jennings and just ran it down the Cleveland Browns' throat the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the whole, they figured we can't pass because the weather was so bad, and they just ran it down their throat. I remember that game because they just, they really didn't throw the ball the entire game.
Yeah.
But
Brooks was a good all-purpose running back. I'm telling you, he was fast, he could catch, and he was just a great guy.
Oh yeah. Now on this defensive, whatever they called that thing there yesterday, we wanted like $800 billion, trillion dollars. You just sat here, you cut people's Medicare, Medicaid, and Obamacare, you threaten people's Social Security, but we're supposed to have money for a war that you started for no reason.
Right.
It just goes shows how ass backwards this is. And the reality is, they may just give them that money. They may just give them that money because they're so afraid of the orange jackass.
Yeah. You're right.
And this will further let us know how the Republicans continue to do their same thing. When it gets bad, start a war. Except this time they started a war that there is nowhere in hell that they know that they can either win or when it will end. And we're all paying the price for it. Regardless of what they say the stock market is doing or whatever, when you cut people's Medicare, you're threatening Social Security and all these things, the Republicans, I had a guy the other day say something about his medical coverage was getting too high or whatever. It wasn't covering something. And that's what I wanted to say so bad. Well, why don't you check into Trump care?
Yeah.
Because looks like you're having some trouble there, buddy. But it just goes to show, hypocrites, racists, and bullies.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the Republican Party.
That's how they do it.
And that whole thing with him at the soccer match, that was embarrassing.
I know. The guy, I guess the president, the guy tried to move him out of the way so the whole team could take a picture. He didn't want to move, and the guy was like, escorted him on over, to get him out of the picture. It was crazy.
Right, it was just crazy. But, that's their guy, so. All right, brother, I'll see you sometime this weekend.
All right, Vernon, you take it easy. All right. And there will be the walking club. We will have the walking club on Saturday. Yeah, so don't say, well, I didn't think Lincoln was going to be there. He was going to be at the Black Music Walk of Fame, so I didn't go to walk. I didn't think they was having a walk. Yeah, we'll have people up there, and they will be walking. Yes. All right, 513-749-1230. Let's go to Mr. 400,000-mile Riviera, Pharaoh. Oh, no, hold Pharaoh. Let me take a break. And let me take a break. Then we'll come back and talk to the Pharaoh. 12:30, The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
When and where is Adina Howard performing this weekend? I'm not sure. Is she on the square at any point? I don't know. I think she might be on the square. I don't know. I have no idea.
Lincoln, where who do you think is worse, Adina Howard or Sexy Red? Who do you think is worse? Or best? Who you think?
Oh, boy. Sexy Red.
You think she's the worst?
Yeah. Yeah. She's on Fountain Square. Okay. Tamiko says she's on Fountain Square. Fountain Square. Saturday. She'll be there Saturday. Whoever wanted to know that. She'll be there Saturday. She won't be there Sunday following me. Oh, boy. Dang, did you see that plane scraping the runway as it was taking off? Man, I mean, it's you can see fire coming from the back of the plane when it was scraping the runway. Man, that was something.
Is that like a passenger plane or?
It looked like a passenger plane. I got to go back and see that again. Let's see. Can I go back on this thing? I doubt if I can. Yeah, I can go back. Let's see. What was that? I'm watching flooding in West Virginia. Maybe I didn't go back far enough. I don't know.
Yeah, Dina Howard's younger than I thought she was.
How old is she?
52.
Okay. No, that was looked like a cargo plane. Yeah, it was a cargo plane. Not a passenger plane. Probably had too much cargo on the back of it, and it couldn't get up. Somebody said, ain't no way this man got 400,000 miles out of an 82 Riviera. Stop lying. Oh, boy. Okay, they're saying it's a cover-up. The second autopsy, his throat removed. It's needed for the second autopsy. Okay, so his throat had already been removed, and the second, okay. So it could be a cover-up. Can't feel sorry for the people who got their Medicaid benefits cut that voted for Trump. Once again, she's down on the square on Saturday. What time? I don't know. I'll find out. .30 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware with you. It's Wednesday. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's Wednesday, and let's go to the Pharaoh. Pharaoh, somebody just wrote something on YouTube. It says, where is it? Oh, it says, ain't no way this man got 400,000 miles out of a 82 Riviera. Stop lying. That's what he said, Pharaoh.
Well, what a fool believes. Doobie Brothers. But anyway,
yes.
Thinking I have no reason to lie about anything.
Right. I don't know why you have to lie about how many miles you had on the car. I don't know.
This is what I'm saying. I mean, it's sad to say, but we are so ignorant as people.
Yes.
Lincoln, I want to go back to Monday and talk about a few things that were said. When we talked about favorite cereals, for one. You know, really, I said my favorite cereals were, but I ate a lot of different cereals that I didn't hear anybody mention. You know, like puff wheat and puff rice. You remember the puff rice cereals? I remember as a kid, my mother would give us puff rice. We used to think about, like, eating maggots, you know, if you remember the puff rice.
Yeah, they look like, it looked like,
white, you know.
It looked like little maggots, yes.
Yeah, little maggots. We used to think of like maggots, you know, but puff wheat and puff rice. But
yes,
really two other ones that we used to eat that nobody mentioned. Do you ever remember eating rice pudding?
Vaguely, I can remember that.
You know, rice, and sugar, cinnamon, and raisins.
I remember.
Put milk on it.
Yeah, I didn't like it very much.
Yeah, I liked it. You could eat it hot or, you know, eat it cold, you know, put milk on it.
Yeah.
Rice pudding. And the other one was tapioca. Did you ever eat tapioca?
No. You
never eat that?
No, I never did. I never did. The sound of it didn't sound like it tasted good.
Oh, yeah, tapioca was good, you know. Like a lot of little seeds in it, stuff like that. It had raisins in it.
Yeah.
You know, tapioca, put milk in it. But I heard you also, you was talking about music, and you was talking about song Casanova.
Yes, I was saying Reggie Calloway is getting the money.
Ever play
the
original song Casanova? You know, from
that's like early 60s. I know what's her name? It was a lady. Ruby Andrews, yes.
Yeah, Ruby Andrews, 1967.
Yeah, it was a good song. It was a good song. Yeah.
Casanova. You know, I also heard you talking about that school yesterday. You were talking about it in terms of what they had to offer, this and this and this and this and this.
Yes.
But I'm saying to myself, I'm waiting to hear say something about, are they teaching you anything about who you are or your contributions to civilization? See? No, nobody says anything about that.
Right.
Because that's the first thing you should learn, seeing you come from a slavery background in America. You can't educate everybody the same. It's all about a job, getting a job. They ain't going to get me no job, so I don't care about learning about that.
I mean, they're teaching,
but the bottom line is, I know what they're teaching.
2 plus 2 is 4 for everybody. 2 plus 2 is 4 for everybody, Pharaoh.
Learn, Lincoln. The first thing a person should learn is who you are and what your people have contributed to civilization.
Well, maybe they can get that in the later. I mean, it's K through 5th grade. Maybe in the later years they'll get that.
K through 5 makes no difference, Lincoln. You start off teaching a child who they are and what you have contributed to civilization. Then you go from there. And still to this day, probably 95% of us as African people, we don't even know who we are. We don't know little or none about what we have contributed to civilization. Like, for example, I'll give you a quick example of modern time. What you know as GPS, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know a black woman created that?
Okay, I didn't really
That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
Okay, how do you
because
know?
We never take the time to understand these types of things. Nobody knows everything.
Well, who gets credit for it? Who do they give credit to? Okay.
Either they get the credit for it or we assume that they created it.
Yes.
See? Because you don't figure your people had the intelligence to create GPS. But a black woman, she just died She just died a few years ago.
What was her name, Pharaoh? Do you remember her name?
I can't think of her name.
Well, when you think of it, call me back.
But I can find out about it. Yeah.
All right.
But anyway, the other thing, the last thing I wanted to just mention, Lincoln, Monday, when you was talking to Stefan and you were talking about your commercial, when you were saying about, the commercial you play about the woman, I have nothing on.
Yes.
And I heard you say, well, really, it depends on where your mind is.
Yeah, right.
No, it does not, Lincoln. It doesn't depend on. I know you've heard of the word connotation.
Yes.
Connotations relies to implication. What are you implying? Now, if that lady came on and said, I'm sitting here with nothing on but the Lincoln Ware Show, wouldn't have been no issue. You wouldn't think of nothing but what she said. I'm sitting here with nothing on, listening to the Lincoln Ware Show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But how did she say it? I'm sitting here with nothing on but the Lincoln Ware Show. That implies sex. See? So when you go to talking about depending on where your mind is, no, Lincoln. It's the connotation of what you implied when you done the commercial. Now keep it real, Lincoln.
Unbelievable.
Don't tell me about it's where your mind is.
Right. I mean,
no,
she could have
it's
turned
not where your mind is.
If she's got the radio and the TV on, if she turns the TV off, then she's...
If she said that, I told you, it's not what she said.
It's how she said it.
It's the way she said it.
Okay.
And she said it in a sexual manner. If she said, all I have on, I don't have nothing on but the Lincoln Ware Show. Okay, I'm walking around the house with nothing on but the Lincoln Ware Show.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Okay.
That's what she's doing. But when I'm sitting here with nothing on but the Lincoln Ware Show, that's sexual, Lincoln. That is sexually implicit.
Thanks for your call, Pharaoh. Thanks for your call. I got to go. Unbelievable. Oh, boy. It's a play on words, pretty much.
Right now, I'm walking around the house with nothing on but the Lincoln Ware Show.
Okay. It just says she's walking around the house, cleaning up, and she just has the Lincoln Ware Show on. But he says it's how she says it. I'm walking around the house. He said that implies sex, sexual. It's sexual. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. Pharaoh is a piece of work, let me tell you. This cat is a piece of work. All right. Somebody said, sounds like Lakita Cole. That is not Lakita Cole. That is not Sharon doing the commercial. Everybody's guessing. Who is that woman? I don't know who she is, but I do know one thing. She's walking around the house with nothing on but the Lincoln Ware Show. I do know that. Unbelievable. Let's take a break. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. 1230. The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Trip Fontaine, and this is the Trip After Dark podcast.
So I told him to go to therapy. I don't need therapy. I don't need to talk to no stranger about, what? All my stuff is home.
One of the things I've been thinking about when we talk about safety is harm. When I talk about accountability and we talk about love, we have to consider we do each other harm.
This is the Trip After Dark podcast. Listen on the Trip After Dark app and urban1podcast.com.
Come vibe with us at Paycor Stadium, the 2026 Cincinnati.
This is entertainment, Jerica. This is entertainment. This is part of it's just like being a Hollywood actor. What do you think Denzel's wife does when he's in the bed with another woman on a love scene in a movie? It's entertainment. That's what it is. Jerica. Oh yeah. What Denzel's wife? She's smiling when he brings that check home. I bet you. When you gonna get into bed with another woman?
Oh, yeah.
We want the check coming back in.
Says, honey is just acting.
Right.
Just acting.
Right. Jeez. Jerica is a trip. Mary J. will rock the house Saturday. Dr. Gladys West invented GPS. She was born in 1930, died in 2026. So she just recently died. Yes, you can. You can respond to anybody's comment, okay? You can say, just like Jerica said, Sharon has to be a strong woman. You can say, J Rose 8425, she is a strong woman. Something like that. That's how you respond. The Concerned Citizens for Justice, who is Sister V, says she hates this format. Lincoln, what day are you going to the festival? Who would ask that question? Jeez.
VeteransCrisisLine.net.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Buzz app for your smartphone today. For details, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
.30 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati. Your talk station is Lincoln Ware on a Wednesday morning, and we've got a lot going on. The administration, Trump administration, stopped $1 billion in payments for Medicaid payments going to California and Minnesota. They're saying it's a lot of fraud going on, and a lot of the fraud comes from the home health care people. That's where they say that a lot of that fraud comes from, the home health care aides. So I tell you, there's some good ones out there, and then there's some bad ones out there. So what can you say? What can you say? But, man, a judge barred the deportation of a witness to an ICE shooting, a fatal ICE shooting. They wanted to ship the witness back to Mexico before the trial. Unbelievable. These cats would do anything they can. Anything. Oh, what's her name? Adina Howard will be there at 5 o'clock on Saturday on Fountain Square. Adina Howard. 5 o'clock Saturday. And let's see, on Sunday, Glenn Jones will be there at 4 o'clock on the square, following the Sunday Soul Classics with me and Baby Rome. Baby Rome will be my DJ down there, and I'll be the hype man. Yes, I'll be the hype man, DJ Baby Rome, who has been with me since he was in high school. Woodward High School. He started setting up my equipment at the Apple while he was still in high school. Yes. So there you have it. Baby Rome. Of course, he'll be up at the club level during the festival both nights. He'll be rocking the house up there. All right. Let's go to Langston, then Bill. Langston, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Big Daddy Link?
I'm hanging in there.
Sir, happy Wednesday to you.
I'm hanging in there.
Big Daddy Link and Baby Rome. I love it.
It was Sweet Daddy Link in the Marine Corps. It was Sweet Daddy Link when I was in the Marine Corps.
It's hard to keep up with all your monikers, so you got a lot of them. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, first and foremost, it was great to see Charlie Winburn yesterday. He looked good.
Yes.
Sounds strong, and I'm glad everything's working out over there for them. And
he doesn't look bad for a man taking Viagra every day. See, he always tries to get me with that, so I got him this time.
That's a good one. Man, I tell you. Well, I remember the last time I called, I was thinking in regards to what's going on in Kentucky. Now, we need a lot more dog, I guess I would say, in the Democratic Party. I was just thinking about this. Lindsey Graham's body is not in the ground yet, but we have already confirmed his sister to the seat.
Yep.
To the seat. Now,
if that had been a Democrat, and they would be hemming and hawing around, and seat would still be empty. Yeah, Democrats don't move very fast when it comes to stuff like that. And then they get blocked. They let the Republicans stop stuff. It's just crazy. Case
in point, exactly. In regards to Mitch McConnell hasn't been seen in almost a month and a half. And we're still trying to make sense of, we were going to respect the family, whatever. I'm telling you right now, Andy Bashir needs to get a detail and go up there and say, I'm the governor.
Yeah.
I need to see him right now.
Yeah.
And if you can't show him right now, we're shutting it down.
Can he do that?
Serious.
Can he do that? If he can do it, he needs to do it. Why just sit back and talk, about what people are asking you? Go see for yourself.
Exactly. My thing is, ask for forgiveness after you do it. Because at this point, it's ridiculous. We're a month, and we already you can see the writing on the wall. They're dragging their feet as long as they can because they do not want a Democrat to fill that seat. And they are trying to hold on to the slim majority, and they are doing everything in their power to do it. And it's ridiculous. Stop being punks about it and say, hey, I want to see his body. And if you can't produce his body right now, I'm filling the seat.
Well, I don't think he's dead, but I don't think he's able to walk down the aisles of the Senate and do anything. I think he'd have to have a walker or somebody holding him up. I just don't think he's that well. I don't.
Look, I think he's gone. I mean, when I looked at his wife, she had a mask on at one time wherever she was coming from in a coat. And typically people wearing coats are usually coming out the cooler. So I think he's gone, and everyone's just saying, keep it cool. And I bet $1 million that when they finally do show his body, they're going to say he's gone, and we decide to cremate him. And we're not going to produce a body. I guarantee they're not going to produce a body. I guarantee it.
I think he's alive. I just don't think they would cover up his death like that. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. I mean, look at Lindsey. They was reported right away that he was dead. They didn't try to cover that up. So I don't think they would try to cover Mitch McConnell's death. Well, I just don't.
In regards to Lindsey, heck, the president speak highly of him, period. And this guy was carrying his water.
Yeah.
He said, hey, I've never been a big fan of Lindsey. He said, he played golf. This guy, don't even get me started on that guy. Because, regardless, they don't care about Lindsey, but they just care the fact that we can fill that seat, and they did it.
Yeah.
I think that this is more of an issue because you have a Democratic governor.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a Republican governor, they would have called him that day and say, hey, yeah, he's gone. Let's fill that seat. Period. But that's all I got, my brother.
You think he's dead? We'll find out. He's got to make a public appearance at some point if he's alive.
He will not, Lincoln. He will not. And I guarantee you, they'll say, "Oh yeah, he passed in his sleep." The family decided to cremate the body. I guarantee it. They won't, because if they do, they're going to show that this guy has been incapacitated forever. If he even was with us for 30 a month. You can't do that.
Yeah,
and only
I just
Democrats
don't.
will allow that to happen over.
Well, see, that's
Republicans would have went up there. Republicans would have demanded to see that body. They didn't let Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
They would have to be breaking some kind of law for withholding his death like that. It's got to be some kind of law that they would be violating when a senator, a United States senator dies and you keep it a secret. It's got to be some law being broken if that's the truth.
They are running through laws like tape on a track meet.
Yeah.
They don't care. They break through them, and like 9 months later, we'll come back to court and say, hey, yeah, that was illegal, you know. Well, heck, it already did it. It's too late.
Yeah. He's alive, but we'll see. We'll see.
We will see.
All right. Thanks,
All right, my brother.
thanks,
We'll talk to you
Langston. All right. Trust me, Mitch McConnell is alive, but I don't think he's in the best of health. He's not in the best of health. Did I take my 45? I took my 45.
Of course we did, Mr. Ware.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Mitch McConnell, someone on social media put a black and white photo of Mitch McConnell's face right next to a black and white photo of Granny from Beverly Hillbillies. they look like twins.
Oh, my goodness. Granny from Beverly Hillbillies.
It was dead on. I couldn't stop laughing.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I just don't think he's dead, but I don't think he's in the best of shape, believe me. So, I don't. Bashir, he should be able to find out for sure. Him being the governor, he could walk up to any place and say, I'm here to see so-and-so, and they would let him in. I'm pretty sure. So, Bashir is plain scared. Bill, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. I tell you, I got my Sunday Soul Classic in.
What was that? What was it?
The Commodores from the album Heroes.
Oh, boy. Here we go with these album cuts.
Love.
I don't think we have that. Old-fashioned love. We don't have that. You and these album cuts are killing me.
No, it was a single. It was a top 10 single.
What was the name of it?
1980, Old Fashioned Love.
Okay. By the Commodores.
Yes.
You sure it was a top 10?
Bass line in there.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Playing that crisp bass line. Oh, man, I tell you. I love it. I was playing in the pocket
well, you better,
a while ago.
You better call in a backup request because I don't think we have that one. Terrence said we didn't have that one, so... All
right. Well, I want to give a shout-out to Mike at the Cartoon Apartments, our maintenance man, a faithful listener, and my man Chico, and Kevin Aldridge. I tell you.
Aldridge.
Aldridge.
Yes.
That brother got it going on. I tell you. I can't get over the fact that he spanked monkey-ass Wells.
Oh,
Curtis
okay.
Wells.
All right. Thanks for your call. I got to go.
Hey, wait a minute. I tell you, Mitch McConnell, he's on his last leg, you know.
Yes. I believe it. I believe he's on his last leg, but I don't think he's dead like a lot of people think he's dead. He is not dead.
Well, I mean, he's hanging on, man. But, I mean, like the caller before me said, Lindsey Graham's body's not in the ground yet. And it's just a matter of time. But, I mean, you know, and I heard the Keeping It Real broadcast yesterday where that woman tried to get under Dominique's skin. I tell you what, if it was her father, he would have hung up on her. After all, he hung up on Twin, okay?
Yes.
And told Twin not to call back.
Oh.
And you know what? I fixed it where none of them can call the Trump supporters because he don't want to hear what they got to say.
How did you fix it so none of them call? How did you fix it?
I gave Mr. Sharpen their names. Twin, Too Sweet, Blade,
and
Sean.
I'm sure he wrote them all down. Ron
Dulop.
Unbelievable.
Ron Dulop.
All
right. That's it.
All right.
Hey, keep that moose popping, Terrence. Bye.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. Yeah, that old-fashioned love. Have you heard that? Terrence Howard hasn't even heard that. I don't know. Yeah. He kills me with these album cuts. Unbelievable. All right, we've got news coming up, and then we'll come back on the other side. If you want to jump on board, Bill's line is available at 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware. 1230, The Buzz.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Charges are being filed against a second person in connection with a deadly hit and run in Harrison. Bicyclist Jeffrey Muse was fatally struck back in June. Police say Tyler Black, who was later arrested, had been the driver and failed to stop at the scene. He later turned himself in. 22-year-old Stormy Hampton, a passenger from Black's vehicle, is now being charged with failure to report the crime. In Brown County, Fayetteville Perry Local School Superintendent Tim Carlier has been placed on leave. The district is providing no specifics publicly on the concerns about him, only to say that they are investigating into his compliance with financial processes and procedures. Brown County Educational Services Center Bill Garrett has been named as the interim superintendent. The Warren County Fair continues in Lebanon. It is Natural Resources Day at the fair today. Full details and ticket info are available online. The Reds picked up a win Tuesday night in Seattle. Cincinnati defeated the Mariners 4-2. That series continues today with first pitch set for 3:40 p.m. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the Buzz app today.
1230 WDBZ, Lincoln Ware with you. And Terrence Howard just listened to the song Bill requested. He said he never heard the song before. I tell you, I don't know where Bill gets these songs from, but yes, give me some hits, Bill, and we'll get them in there. Okay, all this side album cuts and B-sides and all this stuff. We don't have every song that ever existed in our system here. So come back with something else, Bill. Unbelievable. All right, 513-749-1230. There were 6,000 illegal votes, fake votes, Lincoln. They were, okay, what was, I'll give you more information on that. I did see that. I did hear about, I forgot where it was. Was it in Ohio? I forgot what state it was in, but they were easily explained. I think it ended up being something like only 600 votes.
Well, it was a glitch with the driver's license system.
Yeah. People could register with their driver's license or something. Some people slipped through the cracks or something.
It was a computer glitch that caused it to
register 6,000 people. It registered 6,000 people, and only 600 of those 6,000 voted. I think that's what it was. So there you go. Once again, not enough to change any election. Not enough. They're just reaching for straws. It was in New Jersey. Yeah. Reaching for straws. 6,000 people voted illegally. And see, that's not even true. 6,000 didn't vote illegally. Only 600 out of that 6,000 did. Oh, my God. Let it go. Let it go.
And if the system didn't work, we wouldn't know about it today.
Right. Innovator.
Yes, I want to talk about something really important that's been bugging me for a while.
And what might that be?
When it comes to mental services, I was accused of being something that I'm really not. But when I never had a chance to put something to the table in the committee meeting for the community to hear the safety solutions, that never had a chance to deliver 3 minutes to the table, but my information became obtained, which ran into the spot shooter.
The spot shotter?
Yeah, the spot shooter.
Spotter.
When it comes to safety, I should have had first voice with a policy matter from Congress.
Okay. Well, none of this, all this sounds like a foreign language to me, Innovator. So,
another thing.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with seriously identity theft.
Yes. That's going on.
Voice changer music. All my music on voice changer with Facebook is disappearing. So someone has my content.
Oh, boy.
All I needed was 3 minutes, and they could have had 3,500,000,000, but it takes the community.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your call, Innovator. All right. Let's move along. Let's go to Ann. Ann, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good, Mr. Lincoln. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. What's on your mind, Ann?
Just all the flooding and everything is on my mind. It's just kind of ironic that I was in an area, in the Blue Ash area, and, we had our own, of course, they have their own mayor and stuff like that, and they didn't have the flooding issues and everything. But now that I've moved back recently to Cincinnati and the Pleasant Ridge area, it's like, oh, my God, I just moved into all of this, and then not to really see any action by the city, per se, other than the one council person that was out there in Hyde Park.
I think that was Mark Jeffries. Yeah, Mark Jeffries was out there.
Right,
I believe.
Right. And that was really disheartening just to see that, I've always rooted, even though I couldn't vote for it in the Cincinnati area, until I moved back. But I just, always rooted for, AFTAB and for, the city. But that just really kind of disappointing.
Cincinnati is not the only city in the United States that had floods. Some of these other cities were much worse than what we had here in Cincinnati. I mean, 3 times more flooding than we had here in Cincinnati. But I don't know at this point, other than your insurance, and they're trying to get some federal aid in here, but I don't know whether the Fed's going to help you out with money. But I guess at this point, I don't know what a city council member or can do at this point other than help you recoup your losses.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have insurance, so I wasn't concerned about it in that way, just as a person that lives in the city and to see all of this damage being done. And then, we still got to investigate and check it out. And I know they have to do all of that, but it's like, you just want to see the mayor out there a little bit more, and especially the city manager, Cheryl Long. I'm not for sure why she's still the city manager, but, it is what it is.
Oh, boy, hating on Cheryl Long. But, okay, now if Cheryl Long had been on your street talking to people, that would have made you feel better or what?
I'd like to see her do something besides always standing in the background, not saying anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What at this point, other than what could she do other than what your insurance could do is pay you for your losses and help you get rebuild again, help you fix your basement, and if you lost a car, I don't know what else she could do, but maybe try to say, okay, what went wrong? We got to make sure those floodgates are working properly.
I mean, something, I mean, I'm just saying something, something is better than just, not being there and not being present and sending out a letter to be read over the news instead of being somewhere in person. And it just is seemingly just, they could have done a little bit more to me. But thank you, Mr. Lincoln, for letting me speak.
Well, and, Blue Ash has got a lot of flat land in Blue Ash. There's not a lot of hills out in Blue Ash, so maybe you better go back to Blue Ash,
Right.
Come back out that way.
My signal to move back. But thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thanks for your call, Ann.
Bye-bye.
All right. Ann is a little upset because her officials are not out there on the streets talking to the people who suffered losses in the flood. She's a little upset at the city manager.
I think I've heard somewhere where the mayor is supposed to be out helping with some of the cleanup in certain neighborhoods.
Yeah, I saw something like that. I haven't seen it on TV yet. I don't know if he has been or not. But he's back in town, so we got to get, he is in town now. And I don't think he's going out of town over the weekend. He cannot leave town on festival weekend. He will be here this weekend. Yes, he might even be up in one of the suites. I'm sure he's going to be on stage. He will be on stage. If I know the mayor, he's going to end up on stage both Friday and Saturday night. That's my guess. We'll see. All right. Ray, how you doing?
What's up, Lincoln B?
Nothing much.
Lincoln, your last caller, I agree with her. And I agree with her because sometimes you just want to see your representative. She won't even come on your show and take questions. And the mayor will.
Yes.
The mayor hires the city manager, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if the mayor can come on and counsel can come on and face the public. Why can't she? And that's what I'm saying. They just want to see and hear from maybe a face-to-face from their representative.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I will see Cheryl Long, I'm sure, this weekend down at the festival. I see her every year down there, and we talk, and she,
But I'm saying, what's wrong with that?
I will ask her, please come on the show and take calls from hear what the people want, hear what they're saying, and I think you need to do that. That's what I'll say
But
to
you
her.
know what's wrong with what you just said?
What?
That it's a damn shame you have to plead with her to do that.
I mean,
That's
I've
a
asked
damn
her.
shame.
I've asked her. Man, she said, she says I'll come on, but for some reason she don't want to take calls. Or maybe people like you. I don't know. She don't want.
Well, maybe
she said I don't want to talk to those people.
Just like Hexeth.
Yeah.
He was grilled yesterday, right? And he hates that. He likes a prepared statement.
Yeah.
If you prepare a statement ahead of time and don't have to answer questions on the fly, they're okay with that. Some people are okay with that.
Yeah.
But Lincoln, let me move on. Pharaoh, he was right when he said it was how she said it. But but listening to how she said it, your mindset has to be on that sexual intent. So it could be both.
Oh boy, y'all killing
Why
me.
can't it be both?
Y'all are killing me.
No, I'm asking, why can't it be both?
It can be both. Yeah, it can be both. It can be both.
She just happened to have a sexy voice and just said it like that. So whoever this phantom woman is, she should have her own podcast.
All right.
Well, Lincoln, one more thing.
Yes.
Mitch McConnell, who cares? Because whoever the governor appoints is going to be a Republican, and they're going to vote the way Republicans vote.
Yeah.
So who cares if Mitch is alive or dead? They still getting their vote.
Yeah. That's true.
And the Pharaoh.
I tell you, it's not going to be an uproar until McConnell misses a vote. When they have a vote that's coming up, I don't know when that might be, but if he misses a vote, then it's going to be the Republicans are going to put pressure.
Yeah, but
Trump
it
is
doesn't
going to
matter
put some
because
pressure.
they still have they're 54 or 53 senators, and even if he don't vote, they still have 52.
Yeah.
So they're still in the majority.
Yeah.
In Pharaoh's car, it's not hard to put 400,000 miles on. It's not hard to put 300,000
If you don't
miles
drive
on a
it
car.
hard, if you do a lot more highway driving than city driving, and you keeping the oil changed is the most important thing of all.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep the oil change, but at some point,
parts,
if you
there's some
don't, the
parts,
motor's going to blow.
There's some parts that's going to, go bad on you. You have to replace some parts, but, it's not impossible to do that. I mean,
No. I mean, if he says it, if he says it, he says it. I mean, who the hell cares? But, it's 400,000 miles. I think the most I've ever had on a car was maybe 250.
Yeah.
It still ran good, but I just sold it because you want something else.
All right.
All right, Lincoln.
Okay, thanks for your call. All right. Someone says, they were talking about not an elected official. Voters want to know why Scotty Johnson and JMLK haven't addressed those broken promises to country meets. Oh, boy. Let's see what else people are saying. Somebody said they heard it was Jerica whose voice that was. It's not Jerica. It is not Jerica. Although she could have one. She's got one of those voices that could do something like that.
Call in, Jerica. Let us hear your voice.
She's got one of those bedroom voices. Yeah. Unbelievable. All right. 513. These are some of the most perverted old men to be thinking about that commercial that much. I know. I can't believe that has become the topic this morning.
I mean, it was meant to be ambiguous, right?
Yes,
it was meant to be kind of taken both ways because it could.
Right, yeah.
But it's just the fun of it, Just enjoy it Man, there's nothing wrong with that.
Unbelievable.
Nothing wrong with that drop. Nothing wrong with it.
And no, it is not Jerica. Unbelievable. All right, 513-749-1230. There's been a $100 million U.S. aid package that they shipped to Cuba. First shipment, $100 million U.S. aid package arrives in Cuba after we've pretty much strangled them to death. They're gasping for life, and we throw in $100 million in U.S. aid. They say this is the first shipment. So I guess there'll be other shipments. And I guess there have been some talks going on with the United States and Cuba. So look for the United States to ease back into Cuba here with that, along with that aid that they're bringing in. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. But Cuba needed some help. The place, I tell you, that place is garbage. It's piling up. It's just a mess in Cuba. And that could be such a great tourist area. It could be a great place to build a business. I mean, it could be so. Cuba is in the right location. The weather is great. I mean, I just don't know why that country. And Haiti is another country that could be great, and ships could dock there, and tourism would come, and they could make money. All the people could. I just don't know why things happen the way they happen in certain places. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230. It's Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand.
On demand.
That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you want.
Oh, I like that.
Get all the news and info, world events, entertainment.
Oh, boy. Ron Doula says he's going to go to the walking club just so he can see who's walking around with nothing on but the Lincoln Ware Show. Oh, boy. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What's up? Okay. All right. Come say hi to the people on YouTube. No. Let them see you. Mm-hmm. Let them see you here.
Hi. Where's that at? Hi, everybody.
There's the camera right there.
Okay. Hola.
Hola. All right, so she's out there? Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll make some arrangements to get them to you. We'll make some. Come on in. Come on in. What's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Good. Have a seat.
Okay.
All right.
The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait. And don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-811-7033. 800-811-7033. 800-811-7033.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-729-7070. That's 1-800-729-7070. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-729-7070. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
At the YMCA, finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why and get involved today at ymca.org for a better us.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Sweet strawberry icing. You're in Goodwill, and just past that vintage denim jacket you spot miniature donut earrings. You lean in. Ah, that's the scent of shopping success. Because at Goodwill, every item you buy funds local job training and more. So bring home those donut earrings and bring home so much good to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
1230 WDBZ. The Buzz. Your official talk station.
It is official. You understand me?
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. It is Wednesday, and in the studio with me, none other than Karen Brownlee. And Karen is running for state representative in what district?
District 28. So I'm serving there now. I'm in my first term. And Lincoln, do I have to walk through every community? You know, it's a lot that I serve.
You need to walk through every. They need to know where to look for your name on the ballot. So, yeah, go through pretty much all of them if you can.
I have them memorized.
Okay.
So I serve in District 28, which is the north central and northeastern suburbs of Hamilton County. It starts over with Pleasant Run Farm, part of Springfield Township. We've got Forest Park, Springdale, Sharonville, Evendale, Deer Park, Blue Ash, Montgomery, Sycamore Township, Loveland, Sims, and that's it.
Okay, well, that's a lot. That's a lot of area there. That's a lot of area. Boy, I tell you, Democrats are having a tough time up in the State House getting anything through. Republicans have that majority up there, and they're just having their way with you guys. I mean, what can you do to fight it? What are you doing up there?
So I know that it feels bad, and they do have a supermajority. The Republicans have a supermajority. There's no getting around that. But despite all that, we still work together a lot. I am one of the lucky few in Ohio of all the state representatives. There are 99 of us. I'm one of about a dozen, maybe we're moving that up to 18 this year, that are in competitive races. Mm-hmm. So I got to run for my office. I got to, these are races where Republicans would like to take me out, right? Despite that, we come together on the stuff that we agree on. Mm-hmm. And I have several bills that are bipartisan.
Okay.
Because they're about issues that matter. I'm a social worker. I was a clinician. I worked as a therapist with kids and families. And that work is not Democrat or Republican. Mm-hmm. It serves everybody. So I've found some really great partners on the other side. Do I agree with everything they vote on? No, but there are so many bipartisan issues. Ohio has a lot of work to do.
Especially when you talk about Medicaid, what's going on there?
So Medicaid it's in a mess right now.
Yes, it is.
It is. And, I was a clinician. We billed, almost all of my clients were Medicaid, so we billed through Medicaid.
Mm-hmm.
Very familiar with it. And the way that Medicaid is run right now, and the problem with it, is that we basically gave it all over to insurance companies.
Mm-hmm.
So we started out in, I think it was about 2005, 2006, and started this new thing called managed care organizations. Do you know anything about that, Lincoln?
No, I don't.
It's complicated. It's basically where we, as a state, through the Department of Medicaid, give these insurance companies contracts to administer our Medicaid.
Okay.
Right? So they do all the back end work, the billing, all that kind of stuff. Well, we started out with 5 managed care organizations. We're now up to 7. And 5 of those 7 are just arms of for-profit insurance companies. And you know that insurance companies are pulling in huge profits, right?
Oh, yeah.
And rather than reinvesting in our healthcare. So with these managed care organizations, when you're billing them as a provider, you are billing to 7 different managed care organizations. It takes a ton of time, it takes a ton of energy, and all of these companies are doing the same administrative work over and over and over again, just for different patients. So I have a bill. It is a bipartisan, bicameral bill. It's called the Medicaid Savings Act, which would basically get rid of the managed care organizations.
Oh, okay. And then who would run it?
So it's called an administrative services only organization. And what that would do is it would reduce our administrative costs on all of this healthcare insurance stuff by up to $1 billion every 2 years.
Gee.
So we could save $1 billion every 2 years and not reinvest it back into the insurance company, but reinvest it back into Ohio healthcare.
Now, I see where the federal government withholding Medicaid payments from California and Minnesota, saying fraud. Is there any fraud? I guess there was some hints of fraud here in Ohio. The governor pretty much admitted that. Did you hear anything about that? I'm sure you did.
I did. When we talk about waste, fraud, and abuse, first off, I want to say that there's a huge amount of waste in the system built into these managed care organizations. If we can save $1 billion every 2 years, that's a huge amount of waste. We know that's happening. In terms of fraud and abuse, it's a big system. I'm sure it happens, but there hasn't been a lot of detailed research, or not research, but investigations into this. And when the Attorney General finally got us data on the fraud that was happening, it took 2 years for them to figure that out. So something isn't working right. If
it took 2 years for them to find out there was fraud going on, even after they were told that it was. 2 years? Unbelievable.
Right. And so I do think that there is probably some fraud, probably some abuse. But if you catch it early, it shouldn't go into the hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars being, wasted or defrauded. We should know that within a few months.
Yeah. This is true. You should know it in a few weeks. Seems like if they tell you fraud is going on, where is here, and you look into, oh yes, something is going on here, but it shouldn't take that long to figure it out. Now, what are some of the other bills that you're working on up there with the Republicans? And I hear this 18-year-olds have the right to carry firearms. That's still lingering around up there. Can you fight the Republicans off on this?
Well, with these gun bills, I mean, I am for common sense, gun violence prevention and just giving kids this. So this happened in Kentucky where, in Ohio in 2022, that we took away the need to get a license for concealed carry. Right. And so to allow 18-year-olds to do that, now it's for 21 and up, but to allow 18-year-olds, I mean, that just doesn't seem very smart.
No.
I was a therapist with kids and families, and the one thing I say, we were always getting this pressure from the state to reduce suicide and, reduce violence among kids. Well, how are we supposed to do that if they have easy access to
easy
guns?
access. 18-year-olds should not be allowed to carry guns openly in the state of Ohio.
I couldn't agree more. I think there are ways that we can honor the Second Amendment for those who are law-abiding citizens, but we obviously have gone way too far with allowing just wanton gun use and wanton gun access. It's not safe for people.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back with more from Karen Brownlee, state representative running in a lot of communities out there, Blue Ash, Montgomery, Forest Park. She's got them all covered out there. And somebody dropped out of the race. A Republican dropped out. We'll talk about that on the other side. 12:30, The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships? Look no further than Dear Future Wifey. Whether you're single or in a relationship, this podcast is the perfect place to engage in thoughtful discussions about relationships. Join us on a journey of exploration and recovery as we explore the world of love and discover the secrets to successful relationships. Tune in every week for new episodes on the Urban One Podcast Network. Go to urbanonepodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft.
Oh, no.
That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If we find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes to your financial accounts, we alert you right away, all through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Get the alerts that could make all the difference. Save up to 30% with promo code NEWS at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Come by with us at Paycor Stadium, the 2026 Cincinnati Music Festival, presented by P&G. July 23rd, 24th, and 25th is going to be lit. Friday, July 24th, we've got Charlie Wilson, 803 Fresh, Legacy, Tyrese, and Nelly. Come back Saturday, July 25th for Mary J. Blige. Heatwave, Dougie Fresh, SWV, and Trey Songz. Tickets on sale now through Ticketmaster. For more info, visit CincyMusicFestival.com. Saturday, July 25th, help us make history again at the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame induction ceremony, homecoming edition at 11 a.m. honoring Heatwave and WCIN with live performance by Shirley Murdoch, Regina Bale, and Midnight Star. This is a free event, and the attire is all white.
If you're like most people, you trust hand washing your dishes to get them truly clean. That's why there's Dawn Power Suds. Dawn Power Suds creates powerful suds that help remove over 99% of grease, making it easy to cut through tough messes with the Dawn Clean you know and trust. Whether it's last night's dinner dishes or greasy pots and pans, Dawn Power Suds works hard so you don't have to. Dawn Power Suds, tough on grease, trusted for hand washing.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. Mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
Hey Cincinnati, get ready for the Queen City Slam 3-on-3 basketball tournament. The City of Cincinnati, in partnership with the Cincinnati Recreation Commission, present the Queen City Slam, Saturday, August 8th at the Banks. Youth, adult, and pro-am teams are welcome. We've got a bracket for everyone. We're bringing the community together for an action-packed day of hoops and fun on Saturday, August 8th in front of the Freedom Center at the Banks. Don't miss out on the chance to be a part of Cincinnati's basketball legacy. Whether you're a rising star, a seasoned player, or just looking to showcase your skills, the Queen City Slam 3-on-3 basketball tournament is the event for you. Get your team together and visit queencityslam.com to register. Cincy youth teams play for free. Spaces are limited. Now's your chance to show Cincinnati what you've got. The Queen City Slam 3-on-3 basketball tournament is Saturday, August 8th at the Banks. Go to queencityslam.com to register. Game on.
Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health, resulting in high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain social connections. Try a new hobby. Volunteer. exercise, or use your phone or other device to stay in touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
Giving voice to the community. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station.
Yeah, what? 1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Karen Brownlee, running for state representative, and she's in the studio. And somebody dropped out of one of those state representative races. Was that in your district or somebody else?
Unfortunately not. No,
Okay.
I still got my competitors still going strong. But no, in District 27, which covers a lot of the east side of Hamilton County suburbs, that Republican dropped out today, stating, they wanted to focus on their family. And, running for office and serving, it's a huge undertaking.
Yes.
I personally don't think I would have done it when my kids were younger, because it would have pulled me away from my family duties, I think, too much. Although some people do it and they're very successful at it, I guess I just don't have that kind of capacity.
All right, hold on a second. I got to go to the Dukester, find out what's cooking today on a Wednesday. Dukester, what's cooking out there?
Hey, good morning to you, Lincoln, and what's up, Buzz listeners? It's Wednesday before the Cincinnati Music Festival takes place, and I hope you're ready. But if by chance you still need 2 tickets to Friday night's event, I have 2 tickets for sale for Friday night only, and I'm letting them go for $40 all day today. So come on by and get them. And I want to let you know that the Dukester will be open late night, both Friday and Saturday, for your breakfast menu. So tell a friend to tell a friend. And tell them if they're looking for a great oxtail dinner, tell them they'll be on our menu for this Friday for dinner menu. Now on our menu for today, it's our honey barbecue chicken wings with baked beans and potato salad. Or check out our big deluxe turkey burger with fries and coleslaw. We're also featuring our big smothered pork chops with mashed potatoes and gravy and fried corn. But my pick for today is our tender meatloaf with smothered cabbage and candied yams. And don't forget, every customer that stops by today gets a free order of our delicious peach cobbler. Have a blessed day, everybody. We'll talk at you later, Lincoln.
All right, that's the Dukester right there in the Summit Plaza on Reading Road. Check him out. All right, Ramaswamy, Amy Acton, that's going to be a great race, and I'm sure you've got your fingers crossing, hoping that Amy Acton can squeak this one out.
I'm certainly a fan, but I'm going to say the Dukester just made me really hungry. Meatloaf is my favorite.
That's one of my favorites, too, meatloaf. I love meatloaf, so you better stop by there today.
I think so.
Yes.
I think so. It's going to be a race. They're spending a lot of money on it. It's interesting times in Ohio. I mean, Amy Acton has a proven record. So I came into this. I'm a brand new politician.
Mm-hmm.
I came into this.
Who talked you into doing this? How did you end up doing this?
I'm going to give the credit to Auditor Jessica Miranda for that one.
Okay.
And through just a series of events, she, of course, vacated her seat in the House and went to the auditor's office. And I had run a local election. I run for a trustee position in Sims Township, and I, got creamed on it. But I worked really, really hard and made it a real race. And that's what I wanted to bring to the voters, is not just, hey, it doesn't matter what I do. I don't even have anybody else to vote for. Like, people shouldn't be walking away with elections. That's why gerrymandering is so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Because it takes away our choice. It takes away our hope. And so I wanted to give people some hope. I want to give people some choice. And Jessica asked me to run, and I did so, and I've served really proudly. But it's hard. It's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a career politician by any stretch of the imagination, and I had a really steep learning curve. And so going into this with all of my colleagues in the Democratic caucus in the House was a huge support for me, because I needed to learn. I mean, and you got to learn a lot. If you're coming in as governor and you are running the entire state, which is dozens of agencies, thousands of people.
Then you got to pick people who to head those departments, and
you got to know what you're doing. Acton has experience, right? She was our former director of health, and she knows how to run a state agency. The other guy, he's never run anything but a business that he took out of Ohio and moved to Texas.
Yeah, right. And he says Ohio's a great state for business, but he took his business out of Ohio. How do you explain that?
Right. I mean, I don't think that's a lot of, confidence inspired by that.
Unbelievable. But, you've got if elected, you've got a tough job ahead of you up there in the State House. And, these people don't care anything about the people. It's, they don't make votes thinking about the people, it seems like to me. They don't consider how things they vote on affect people.
And I think if you asked a lot of the reps directly, they would say they really do care about people, whichever party they're in. Where we get into trouble is where we have this supermajority that creates this groupthink.
Yeah.
That is not thinking about people. When you are just doing something as a group that is so sort of monolithic, you're only taking one perspective into account. And listen, I sit there on the floor. I've counted out what our numbers are. In the Democratic caucus, we are 34 strong. We've got 53% of us are women. About 35% of us are people of color. We have Christians, we have Jews, we have Muslims in the caucus. We are a diverse caucus that represents the people of Ohio, all across Ohio. On the other side, they've got 65 people. 17% are women. They have one person of color.
Yeah.
So when you've got that singular...
And the rest are pale, stale, white males.
You said it, not me.
Yes, and that's the thinking that you don't have to even look at them to see the makeup. It's the thinking of these cats up there. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But hopefully that'll slowly change around here in the state of Ohio. Hopefully Amy Acton can get up there and just change the mentality, the thinking that comes out of the State House.
And the goal this time, I mean, listen, people aren't really happy about what's going on at the State House or probably at the federal level too, although my focus, of course, is at the State House. And we do have several opportunities this election cycle to flip some State House seats. So, right, to break the supermajority, we would need to flip 6 seats.
6 seats, okay.
And the whole point of that is not to have I don't think we're going to have, some huge progressive upheaval, but we have to get to balance. Because if we don't have balance, then we don't serve the people.
Yeah, you got to have balance. That's true. That's true. Well, Karen Brownlee, it's always great to see you. It was good seeing you out at the walking club on Saturday, and hope to see you again soon out there. And good luck in your run. You got a lot of areas to cover there. You got a lot of, Forest Park, Montgomery, Blue Ash. You're going to be all over the place. It's a tough district you're running in.
Yep. We are all over the place. We'll be out knocking doors, and I'll be out doing my job.
Yeah.
Because my job is to serve the people of those communities, and I promise I'll continue to do that.
All right, Karen Brownlee, good seeing you. Thanks for coming on the Lincoln Ware Show, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me, Lincoln.
All right, anytime. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, 12:30, The Buzz.
1230 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have over $1 trillion in spending power. We encourage you to buy black, not just one day, but every day, 365, 24/7. Go to thebuzzcincy.com and check out our Buy Black 513 page, where you can view a directory of black businesses right here in the 513. All black business owners, we're looking for you. Get featured right now. Go to thebuzzcincy.com and click on the Buy Black 513 banner to find out how you can be featured and expand your reach over the air and the internet. Let's buy Black 513. 1230 The Buzz.
Get ready, Cincinnati. Mark your calendars for a Day of Blessing, our 6th annual school supply giveaway. It's happening Saturday, August 1st at 1 p.m. at Corinthian Baptist Church in Bond Hill. This incredible event is a massive team effort from local churches, businesses, and volunteers to invest in our youth and love on our community. And listen, it's all free. We've got free admission, free food, free games for the kids, and free school supplies to make sure our youth are ready to dominate the school year. Supplies are first come, first serve, family. And we are rocking outdoors. So grab the kid, tell your neighbors, and pull up for an afternoon of fun, love, and community. Don't miss out. Meet us Saturday, August 1st at 1 p.m. at Corinthian Baptist Church, 1920 Tennessee Avenue. For more information, visit dayofblessing.com. That's dayofblessing.com. Come get blessed, and let's send our kids back to school ready to win.
To save their university, the Fisk Jubilee Singers brought African American spirituals to the nation and beyond. Discover the story of the Fisk Jubilee Singers for a limited time in the city where their first tour started back in 1871. Jubilation, Ambassadors on a Sacred Journey, is open at the Freedom Center now through July 26th. Learn more and plan your visit at freedomcenter.org. freedomcenter.org.
You've got a big day, so you use Unstoppable Scent Boosters to give your laundry non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you
can't stop this power, this walk, this pose, this strut, this look, this talk.
Your clothes will be so fresh you can confidently strut into that end of the day meeting like a
bosses. Let's talk business in my office.
Add new Unstoppables beads to your wash for 24-hour non-stop freshness so you can smell unstoppable.
Cincinnati, black music.
Cincinnati, get ready. It's going down Saturday, July 25th at noon. Get ready for the 6th annual Cincinnati.
All right. What the hell is Tim Heidel? Oh, please. It was time. COVID was over. It was time for her to leave. That's why she left.
I don't know. They hate it here, but they're still here.
Yeah.
They show up every day.
I know it.
But they hate it here. They hate everything about it, but they're still here.
I know. They want to be. They're wannabes. They want to be us. They wish they were black. Fred Flintstone has issues, that's for sure, Paul Harvey. What's VHA?
One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Did you miss something? Catch the rebroadcast.
Do it again.
For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, Lincoln Way on a Wednesday. And let's go to my good friend, the kinder, gentler Republican, Ken Anderson. Ken Anderson, I got you a job if you need one. I got you a job at the charter school out there at the STEM school. If you need a job, I got it for you, Ken.
Well, I appreciate that, Lincoln, but I'm set.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that.
Just checking.
Okay, and the main reason I'm calling in is, that people would ask the questions about what do we expect to hear from maybe the city manager or people from the city government concerning the floods. And I would say that I could see it as a wake-up call. It kind of shows that we need to prepare, for this. We need to have proper maintenance, and it goes back probably not just this administration, but probably previous administrations I don't think maybe they maintained that floodgate as well as they could do.
Yeah.
So they should need to do that.
Yeah. They probably did. No, it probably. But supposedly there was somebody that checked it every 6 months. They ran a check on that floodgate. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think one thing that they could do until they get it fixed, maybe if they could fix it where it's just permanently up. I don't know how it works, but if it's if they could fix it so in case we have another rain like we had yesterday, it will already be up, maybe instead of waiting for it to rise or something like that. I don't know. I'm just kind of giving ideas outside the box, because the whole thing at this point is what can we do to prevent this from happening? And the other thing that it kind of gets me into thinking about, we should really see this as a wake-up call for the Western Hills Viaduct, because it's already crumbling. It's been crumbling for years.
Well, so, I thought they have they broken ground on the new one yet? I thought they did already.
Well, I don't know, but the old one, I know that's broken ground because it's chipping away.
Yeah, it is. It's crumbling for sure.
Yeah, they got super glue and duct tape and all that. They need to shore that up until they get the new one. But, it's just the fact that, we have the money from the railroad. There's plenty of infrastructure projects around here, the roads for sure. But these bridges and these walls, they should be top priority. Perhaps the city manager can talk to the department heads to find out what they are doing. But try to be proactive and try to prevent this from happening again as best as we can.
Definitely. I'm pretty sure they're looking at that now, along with the Army Corps of Engineers.
Yeah, so hopefully if they can keep that wall up, so if it rains again like it did before yesterday, we won't have that problem.
Yes.
And I did hear you bring up Ramaswamy, and some call him Scamaswamy.
Yes.
But one of the things that he's trying to do too, he wants to close the colleges. Now, how's that going to help Ohio students?
I know. I don't understand that mentality at all. But yeah, he's going to come in doing a doge on the Ohio colleges for sure.
And he wants to convert some of the retirement funds into cryptocurrency, and that is highly volatile. So, that's very speculative. I would not want to invest my retirement funds into cryptocurrency because the rate of the risk of loss is very high in that. There's a lot of people lost a lot of money dealing with that crypto. So he wants to convert their retirement funds. So they need to stop and think about that.
Yeah, they do. I mean, this guy is going to come in and Ohio's going to be turned upside down if he gets elected.
Well, I know he's got a lot of money, but they don't count the money on Election Day. They count the votes.
Yep.
So I think that Amy Acton can win. And I don't think there's a real group for it, but I say Republicans no for Ramaswamy. And the slogan could be, those that KNOW, no Ramaswamy, say NO, no Ramaswamy. So those that know Ramaswamy, say no Ramaswamy.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All
right, brother, man.
Ken
God
Anderson, thanks for your call, and I was looking out for you. Like I said, I inquired about did they need any math teachers, because I know that's your thing.
Yes, right. I'm doing that math today, this year as well.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks for your call. All right. That's the kinder, gentler Republican that does fuzzy math. No, just kidding. And it's always great hearing from Ken Anderson. Yes. It's always great hearing from the kinder, gentler Republican. All right, 513, speaking of that, his line is available for you at 513-749-1230. And looks like Rick Jr. is up. Rick Jr., what's on that feeble mind of yours today?
It sounds like there's a lot of misunderstanding with that wastewater operation up there.
Well, I knew if anybody knew the engineer, Rick Jr. would know. What's going on, Rick? Set them straight. Tell them what they didn't do. Tell them what they need to do.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm just saying that for openers in the Cincinnati region, there is no dam, okay? There's no dam system. Let me repeat, there is no dam system. What they do is they shut off the intakes or open the intakes to that Cincinnati wastewater plant, a treatment plant that's down there on Dalton. What happens is if you get an avalanche of rain, 5 inches of rain in the water, 5 inches of rain in an hour, my God, that's a lot of water, okay? What they do is they shut off the intakes because if they don't, it will flood that wastewater plant, and that's what they do. So when they shut the intakes off, where does all the wastewater go? Out anywhere. It goes out to the damn river. Because they shut off the intakes because they don't want that plant to get flooded. That's what's happening. Let me repeat myself. There is no dam in Cincinnati.
Well,
okay.
We were talking about a gate that they use over in the, eastern part of town, the Red Bank, Kennedy Avenue area down in there. There's a gate that they use to open or close to direct the wastewater that's coming in from rain and everywhere else.
Okay. But that's all part of that Cincinnati wastewater plant system. They shut off that's probably all the same thing I'm talking about. What they're doing is shutting off the intakes so that water won't flood that treatment plant.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a big mess. And so that's the reason why they had to add the piping and stuff. Now I'm gonna add on. I'm gonna talk about.
But this wasn't anything that had to do with the river, because the river wasn't flooding or anything at that point. We just had more rainfall that we could handle at one time.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? They had a similar problem to this. I brought this up maybe about 6 months or a year ago. I was asking about those poor people over there at North Avondale, down there on Clinton Springs, where my old house was, down at the bottom of that hill. When they put that new subdivision up there on top of that peak, that really messed up some stuff. All that rainwater stuff started, coming down on top of those people on Clinton Springs, and they had to redo that plumbing and stuff. Guess who had to pay for it? You know how the Cincinnati, Slick, or Hampton County, they just sneak in a little increases on their property taxes. I think that's what they're doing.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna talk about poor old president, poor old Trump. You know what was wrong with Trump and Epstein? They had a medical problem.
Who had a medical problem?
Trump and Epstein. It arrested them.
Oh, okay.
So you ever heard of the Abu Dangada? The Abu Dangada was a part of your frontal lobe.
No.
And see, you can have when that happens, you can have a protein deficiency. It causes your frontal lobe to swell up.
Oh boy!
And they get that from having. Most of them were farm boys. Now, I don't know. I think Trump came from Queens or Buffalo or Brooklyn or wherever the hell that is. Him and his daddy, Fred.
Okay,
but
I got it. You're killing me. You're killing me, Rick Jr. You're killing me.
But the bottom line is from having sex with sheep and lambs when they were like little boys.
How do we go from floodgates to sheep and lamb? I don't know. Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. What the hell was he talking about? Oh, boy.
Boring.
Unbelievable. He's got issues, that's for sure. 513-749-1230. Tim, how are you?
Doing good, Lincoln. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. What's on your mind?
We do have a dam in Cincinnati. It's called Barrier Dam. If you want to look it up, it's part of water control for MSD. It's on the actually on the Mill Creek. It spills out to the Ohio River.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's been there for like 100 years.
Yeah. Well, I guess he was thinking of something like the Markland Dam. You've heard of that before, right? Markland Dam. I guess he was thinking about something like that. I'm not sure what he was talking about. But our problem wasn't from the river.
Right. Yeah.
That wasn't the problem. It wasn't the river. But, it was just too much. The simple fact is we just had too much rain in a short period of time.
Yes, sir. That's going to happen, So, and I don't understand really why anybody would want to build anywhere on Madison in that that location where the
Yeah.
flood wall is.
Yeah.
That's been a problem for
For a long time, for a lot of people.
Yeah, about
A lot of
50
people,
years.
this is not their first rodeo with being flooded.
That's right.
Yeah.
But that's all I had, Link.
Hey, you must work for MSD?
I used to.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Long time ago.
Okay, I figured that because you knew an awful lot about this stuff. All right. Appreciate
All
your
right.
call.
Take care.
All right. There you go. Used to work for MSD. That's Tim. Let's take a break. We've got news coming up. Then we'll get to you on the other side. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
In Brown County, Fayetteville, Perry Local School Superintendent has been placed on leave. The district is providing no specifics publicly as to the concerns about the superintendent, only to say that an investigation is underway into his compliance with financial processes and procedures. Brown County Educational Service Center Bill Garrett has been named as the interim superintendent. Cincinnati's mayor is asking the state and federal governments for aid to help recover from recent flooding. He has declared a declaration of emergency in the city, allowing local resources to more easily be obtained for cleanup and recovery efforts. He says in talks with the state and federal officials about the city's needs, but does not know when he will receive a response. Charges are being filed against a second person in connection with a deadly hit and run in Harrison. Bicyclist Jeffrey Muse was fatally struck back in June. Police say Tyler Black, who was later arrested, had been the driver that failed to stop at the scene. He later turned himself in. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
Hello, my name is Archie Bell and the Drells from Houston, Texas. We don't only dance, and I don't know what else he says after that.
Mr. Ware, I know this is a bad time to ask you.
Yes.
Do you have a Jeff Weiler?
Yes, I've got one handy right here.
Let's hear about Jeff Weiler, Mr. Ware.
Okay, and we were just talking about the flooding. There's a whole lot of people whose cars got flooded out. Even Apollo Heating and Cooling. You ever heard of Apollo Heat? They lost like 15 vans in all this flooding. 15 vans from Apollo Heating and Cooling. But they had 135. So 15, they'll still be able to survive. But people who lost cars in the flood, insurance is going to pay you off. You're going to have to find another car. So you better head out to the Jeff Weiler Eastgate Used Car Mega Store. That's what I'm talking about, the Used Car Mega Store. And they've got cars, all makes, all models, sizes, whatever price range you're looking for, you'll find a car from Jeff Weiler in that price range. I'm telling you. Guaranteed financing. No matter your past or present credit, no matter what your situation might be, they will get you financed. Yes. Jeff Weiler Used Car Mega Store. Over 400 cars sitting there right now. All you have to do is walk around. And you got to have your walking shoes on out there because there's a lot of cars to look at the Jeff Weiler Used Car Mega Store, Route 32 in Batavia. So head on out there. If you need to call before you go, the phone number is 513-943-5400. 943-5400. 513 is the area code. Jeff Weiler, Route 32, Batavia. Go on out there and check them out. Tell them Lincoln Ware sent you, and they'll work a deal for you. That's for sure. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. Let's go to Brent. Brent, what's on your mind today?
What's on my mind today, Lincoln? Does that mega store for Jeff Weiler have a 1982 Buick Riviera?
I don't think so. I think he said they smashed that car, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yes.
Man, I know that pissed him off.
Yes.
And I'm wondering if that's when he lost his smile.
Maybe so.
But,
Maybe so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Earlier in the show, you started off with what's his name, Pete Hegseth, who wants all of the soldiers to get testosterone shots.
Yes, he's gonna. Well, you don't have to get the shots. I think they can give it to you in pills or whatever. I don't know, gel. They got all kind of stuff you can get testosterone. But he wants, and then the ones with the low testosterone, he's gonna recommend that they take testosterone to get those levels up.
Yeah, and what's the creepy dude on Fox, the 5? He was talking about, once these soldiers get these shots, the women better watch out.
Oh, my God. And
over in the Philippines, those women need to watch out. I'm like, are you advocating for rape now?
Well, and I'm going to have my favorite urologist on the show to talk about that one day next week. But testosterone doesn't necessarily, it's not going to be like Viagra, It's not going to work like that.
Yeah, he's been watching way too many of those. What was the Chicago White Sox star who has the low T commercials? Him along with Vinny Testaverde.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even think of the guy's name.
Yeah.
The Big Hurt, Thomas.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, the Big Hurt. Yeah.
So maybe he's been watching too many of them commercials. And she'll like it too.
Yeah, right. They say that at the very end, and she'll like it too. But I guess if you're sluggish, you're tired, and stuff like that, you might have a low testosterone, and that can give you energy and, stuff like that. So maybe that's why he's looking into that. Maybe they're, that he wants them always ready to go, not be sluggish and things like that. When you reach a certain age, you start to lose that testosterone. I'm going to save all this for the urologist when he comes on next week. But
yeah, no problem. But I figured that Russell Wilson mansion that, you can buy that with all of this YouTube monetization.
Oh, yeah, I know, man. I know it. $45 million, man. That's one hell of a house. I tell you, there's a swimming pool for every bedroom, it seems like.
But and from yesterday during the live remote there at Charlie Winburn's church/school.
Yes.
I did go back and listen to the tape.
Okay.
And what he was saying, Charlie was saying that, AFTAB may not know, but I'm from the streets. And Lincoln, that whenever you say that you're from the streets, you saying you can get down and fight. So yes, I was like, I know I heard him say something similar to that. It made me think that he wanted to fight with them. So yeah, if you say you from the streets, because we hear it all the time when Twin calls when he's from the streets. Yeah, so he's trying to lend credibility to him throwing hands or pulling the trigger, or whatever.
And when people say I'm from the hood, that's the same thing, pretty much. Yeah.
Exactly. But I did go back and listen to it. It was a long, drawn out conversation about Mika and Eben, and essentially what Charlie didn't want to fix the issue, and that issue is still apparent to where they didn't change anything to where you can appoint who you want to. Your designee can appoint whoever you want to replace someone on the city council seat. So it's possible it could happen again, and if so. He can blame the what does he call himself? The Frederick Douglass Republican.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. You can blame Charlie.
Well, it certainly could happen again if she wins her seat for commission. They'll have to appoint somebody for that seat, and I'm trying to think, who did she say she had given that to?
We got to ask Rick Jr. that one. I'm sure he knows.
Yes. But I think maybe it was Seth Walsh or somebody. I'll have to find out who will be able to appoint the person to Mika Owens' seat if she wins the Hamilton County Commissioner's race.
Yep. That will be interesting times. And if so, we can rewind it 2 years and say we're right back in the same position.
Yep. If they put another white person to replace her, then that diminishes the black people on there. Then there won't be but 2 blacks on there, right? Am I thinking right? It's 2 blacks.
Scotty, Jan, and I don't know.
That's it.
Oh no, you got the new guy, the new kid.
Oh,
Brian.
That's right. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, I forgot about him. Yes.
Man, so I shouldn't know as much as I do know about this.
There's four blacks on council now, and they could end up with 3 depending on what happens with Mika Owens.
Yep. But, all right, Lincoln. Hey, you have a good one. And, yes, you need to do at least 1 live remote per week.
I don't mind it. I will do it. Believe me. I could do 3 a week. I don't care, All right, Brent. Thanks
All right,
for
take
your
it
call.
easy.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. Who said Randall Wilson? It's Russell Wilson. Did Brent say Randall Wilson? I don't know. Somebody had up there Randall Wilson. I don't know. So I said Mika did nothing wrong. Evan Nolan and Seth Walsh gets to appoint her seat. Okay, that's what Cam says. Okay, Cam. And Cam should know. He's in Politico 101. He's a member of Politico 101. So Cam would know. So Evan Nolan and Seth Walsh, woo, boy. And it could diminish the amount of black folks on council if they choose. Are there any black people who you think could handle that seat that would want to be on council? Who do you think? Do you have any ideas? That's something we need to start thinking about now. And the Cincinnati Democratic Party, the Cincinnati, not the Hamilton County Democratic Party, but the Cincinnati Democrat Party needs to start thinking about that. And we had the two co-chairs stepping down. They're walking away. Ann Sessler and Christy Coons. So who is going to take over the Cincinnati Democratic Party? They should. And what about the precinct executives, which Stefan is one of the precinct executives?
I'm gonna do my best.
And they should have some kind of influence on who gets that council seat. If we're putting the cart before the horse, if Mika Owen wins her commission seat, yeah, if she wins. So we'll see. Somebody says Raphael Prophet wants to be on council, and he could definitely handle that seat. Okay. Raphael Prophet, yeah. I think his name definitely should be in the mix. Ozzie Davis, his name. Mrs. Powell. Who's Mrs. Powell? I don't know who Ms. Powell. Oh, Tierra Powell. Okay, somebody's Mrs. Powell. I never, come on. I'm like, who in the hell is Mrs. Powell? They're talking about Tierra Powell. Yeah, I think she can handle that seat. So there's a lot of candidates, black candidates, that can handle that seat. Yeah. We at least have 3 or 4 people who could possibly replace Mika Owens. But that's something that needs to be considered, and it shouldn't be left up to Evan Nolan, the guy who got the appointment. And I think Seth Walsh is a reasonable guy. Seth Walsh is but he's running for not secretary. He's running for, oh man, what seat is he running for in the state? State treasurer. He's running for state treasurer. I almost said state. He's running for treasurer. I do believe he's running for treasurer. And so his seat may be open, but it's going to be hard for a Democrat to win a Republican-held seat, and this is a Republican state. But who knows? With Amy Acton running, he may have a chance. And people don't like Ramaswamy, he may have a chance to win that seat. What about the white lady you brought to the black community, Liz Keating?
Where are the white women at?
She's a Republican, and they won't give that seat to a Republican. Democrats won't just hand that seat to a Republican. So whoever, DeGoss, you're crazy. You're crazy. Someone says, how about you, Lincoln? I cannot serve the people that would have me as their leader. I cannot do that. All right. Let's go to Carmelita before we go to break. Carmelita, who is a first-time caller. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you today?
Okay. What's on your mind, Carmelita?
So, sticking with the topic, a lot of times the person leaving will give their designee
a hint of who they want to take the seat.
Who they want.
Yes, yes.
And a lot of times the person listens to that because I know, like, it's an open interview. You can say, okay, well, I want to give the seat to my mother if you want to.
Yeah.
Like, you can really do anything you want. But in that situation, I think a lot of times they just listen to who the person that they're replacing.
Mm-hmm.
And was it Mr. Evans that was appointed, or was it Seth? No, it was Mr. Evans that was appointed, and that was at who's the gentleman that left and he took his seat?
Oh, you talking about he went to D.C. for a short period of time. Now he's the chief of staff for Greg Landsman. You're talking about, oh boy, these names, I'm telling you, and these names are hard to, there's so many names in my mind. Oh boy, what is his name? Yeah, he was the first openly gay council member. I think that's
that's openly. Anyway.
Okay. Reggie Harris was his name. Yes.
Reggie Harris, yes. And, you know, he had a lot of sway in who was picked. So everybody who was mad because
of Mika,
yeah, they were mad at Mika because
she had to go through the interview process. Yeah,
wanted her to pick.
Yeah,
you know, if Reggie had vetted that person or felt comfortable with giving that person his seat, he had a lot of say so in there. It wasn't just willy nilly.
Yeah. So,
but you know, I think a lot of times people just want to be angry. People are blaming AFTAB
for the flood. For the flood. You know, why did it take you so long to declare an emergency? They're saying that now. Why did it take so long? Yeah.
One part was here. Second part, what do you expect him to do? Call Jesus, call the Lord, and say, "Hey, make it stop raining."
Right. I'm out of town, so look, can you at least wait till I get back in town?
Right. Can you handle it for me, sir?
Yes.
I used to work for Delta Airlines, and people would call and complain because air traffic control stopped.
Yeah.
They said, "No, we're not flying."
Right.
And they're like, "But I just need to get to." You're going to have to wait, sweetheart.
Yeah. And I hate, and then the airlines, they don't pay you if you don't get a flight because they say, well, this was a nature, this was, right.
And, you know, a lot of times the airlines, you get more flies with honey than you do vinegar.
Yes.
Because my number one thing, just let me place you on hold for a moment, and I will start coloring. Like, come on. 'Cause what do you want me to do? And the young lady who said she lives over near the Pleasant Ridge area, well, my darling, you live in Hamilton County. You live in the township. You don't live in the city. So what was AFTAB going to do?
Well, no, I think she moved from Blue Ash down to that area.
Even that area is covered by the sheriff. That is it's one of the townships. It's not the city.
What are you talking about? Where are
like down by Ridge and Highland where it was flooded? That's not the city.
I'm trying to think. What is it? I mean, yeah.
Is it Columbia Township?
Columbia Township, yeah, I guess.
That's not the city.
I think it's still the city.
You get pulled over by the sheriff.
Are you okay, I'd have to look at the area and see. But, part of it is Columbia Township. But I thought Columbia Township, well, okay, you might be right about that. I'll have to double check that.
Okay, please do, because that was my thought.
All right.
And I may be wrong as well. I mean, I doubt it, but I might be.
Okay, Carmelita. I mean, yeah. You're never wrong, Carmelita. With a name like Carmelita, you're not wrong. All right. Hey,
I am not wrong.
Thanks for your call, Carmelita.
Have a wonderful day.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, I know Silverton is controlled by the sheriffs. The God's country, Silverton, but what can you say? Cincinnati is getting what they deserve, and I hate that for all of us. Oh, boy, that's from Tierra Powell said that. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. But, yeah, I mean, we're not the only city in this country that had a big flood. You look, all those cities flooded. We're not exclusive. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 1230 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new entertainment and...
Leslie, we played that yesterday. You know what? Go back to yesterday's show on YouTube and then you can hear it, Leslie. Go to the second show on YouTube and you can hear what happened with Queen and Sharpton's daughter. I see Janelle out there. Haven't seen her in a while. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it near the end of the hour. Everybody, you should have tuned in yesterday. I told y'all to tune in to the second show. It was live. Everybody wants to hear Queen and Sharpton's daughter again. No, we're not playing that again. We're not playing that again.
I'm still trying to figure out how did Rick Jr.'s conversation get to people having sex with sheep and cows.
I don't know.
I'm like, I listened to the clip again. I'm like, how did he get there from? I'm trying to figure that out.
Rick Jr. is a lonely man.
He is.
Oh, somebody saw Queen's catsuit video on YouTube. T. Mikey G said he saw it. He said it's hilarious.
Oh, really? How much baby oil did you use, T. Mikey G?
But yeah, I will give Queen credit. Her body was kind of popping a little bit there.
Oh, boy.
You know?
Oh, boy.
But the body and the mind, they're too far apart.
Oh, boy. Don't make me get curious and check this out. I really don't want to check it out, but now I'm getting a little curious.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. Oh, boy. And I think somewhere out there is the one when she was on my show, my TV show, and she was dripping Jerry curl juice.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if it goes back that far on star64.tv, but, man, that was something. It was just dripping, running down her neck. We took a break, and they gave her some paper towels to wipe it off.
That's funny.
$12.30 The Buzz. Streaming live on your computer. Log on to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati. Your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And we need to have a podcast, one of those live podcasts, Terrence Howard. So we can just talk about stuff that we can't talk about on the radio. We need to do that.
I'm open to it, Mr. Ware. I'm open to it.
Let's go to Stefan. See, but I might get in trouble at home if we start talking about all that stuff.
Just blame it on me. Just blame it on me.
I get in trouble.
Just blame it on me.
Yeah. They don't understand entertainment and show business. Let's go to Stefan. Stefan, how you doing? Stefan. Okay, we'll put him on hold. Let's go to JB. JB.
Hey, how you doing today, Mr. Ware?
I'm doing pretty good, JB. What's on your mind?
I just wondered, what are they doing? They say they got a dam here in Cincinnati that overflowed.
Well, I guess you could call it that. I don't know. Why do you want to know?
I just wondered because it didn't flood the Walden Hills or Avondale or places like that.
The Avondale flood?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe because it's up on a hill and, Avondale seems to be like up high because you go back down a hill when you go to go into Bond Hill. You're going down Reading Road to get to Bond Hill. So Avondale sort of sits up high.
And what about over on the west side? Did it flood over there?
West side? I didn't hear a whole lot of stuff happening on the west side. Mainly it was on the east side near Oakley and Hyde Park area, and then the Kennedy Avenue, Red Bank Road area down in there.
Yes. I just wondered, man, because there's some strange things that happen here in Cincinnati. That's all I can say.
Well,
it's strange.
Cincinnati may be cursed. I know we're cursed when it comes to sports teams. We're cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for your call.
You're welcome.
Okay. I love JB. You got to love JB. Unbelievable. Stefan, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, man. My bad, man. I was walking around the house with nothing on. So listen. Thanks for playing. You know I love that commercial, man. I love that commercial. That's genius, Brother Lincoln. That's genius. But anyway, I heard you say something about the PEs and precinct executives. And
yes. Will you guys have any influence on who gets that council seat if Mika Owens leaves?
Well, I'm glad you said that because it is our position to have leadership in that way too. But you know what they already gonna do? They ever gonna pick who they want. You know what I mean? They're gonna pick who they want to get in that seat. You know what I mean? It should be somebody black in that seat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Somebody black in that seat. Raphael Prophet, he'd be a good one to sit in that seat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he'll serve us very well. You know what I mean? He's part of the Natty's BIM. That's what he's part of, the Natty's BIM. And it's basically if you have any problems, you call the Natty BIMs.
Yes.
You know, that's the Raphael Prophet voice right there. But, Brother Lincoln, San Francisco and California, they agreed with a settlement about this flooding stuff over there when they had flooding was going on, flash floods.
Yeah.
They settlement was $650,000. Then even the Texas homeowners, they won a significant care against the United States Army Corps of Engineers too, Lincoln. So they won a settlement of this floods. They have a bunch of floods goes on in the different cities that we really got to be aware of what's going on. You know what I mean? Don't forget, Lincoln, what happens here, it happens in other places, too.
Yeah,
also.
I know.
We gotta do our homework.
Right, it happened. That's what I was saying. And I think somewhere in Virginia, some city in Virginia had a big flood. I mean, It happens all the time, everywhere. When they have these downpours like that. Texas, they get them all the time. You see it on TV. Just watch Inside Edition. You see all the places that flood and how people try to drive through high water in their car and they end up having to be rescued. You know, they should give those people a ticket that drive their cars through and get stuck.
No, Lincoln, you can't give people a ticket because some people panic. They panic. They don't know what to do.
No, they don't go through high water. That's what to do. Don't try to get through there.
Well, you got a point there, but I'm just saying, what if behind them is getting flooded too? You get what I'm saying?
Well, no, most of the time they're driving they see that high water there, and they think they can get through it. They don't want to turn around. They think they can get through.
Well, not just driving through it. What about being prepared, readiness? If something like this happens, if something serious happens with power lines down, nobody's not teaching. Like Brother Leroy, brother.
Oh, boy.
We need teaching and training people just in case that happens, Lincoln, because, man, the chicken come home the roost now.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is bad. Watch watch Hyde Park in Oakley, that area, they're going to get sued for a whole bunch of money, and watch they get paid, Lincoln. They're going to get paid, man.
Well, that's why the mayor declared it an emergency. I think that had to happen before the insurance would pay or something like that. So who knows?
Right. And back to the PE, Lincoln. When I won my PE position, it was three people. It was me, Kathy, Ingram, and another guy named Declan. Declan moved to Chicago, and out of between one of us or them two, they had to choose a ward chair. And Kathy said she wanted to be ward chair, and I'm like, well, I want to be ward chair. You already sit on You already sit on a committee already, being a Senate. I mean, like, please give a young guy a chance.
Well, who's going to be the ward chair?
And ain't nobody no ward chair, no committee. She didn't compromise. Like, all right, go ahead, Stephon. Nah, they want to sit on that power for many years, Lincoln. When you've been a ward chair, you're a ward chair boss. That means you control the whole precinct. You know what I mean? 10A, 10B, and 10C. But the whole point of into is when you're in that position as being a ward chair, they want to sit on that chair as a ward chair for a long time. And guess what? They don't give a young guy, a woman, a chance to run that precinct and do the right thing and get people out here to vote. We got work to do. We just can't be sitting around, and then when we get old, all of a sudden, they hold on to it long. Then the next one comes. You can't even groom because they're used to people that's sitting being old. And that's why we ain't getting movement in our damn communities, especially in the black communities. We in these positions.
Well, I mean, Kathy Ingram, she's in the State House. She's already, in a place of power. So I think she probably would have been suitable to be the chair.
Nah, because you got to do the work. You got to do groundwork, brother. Man, you can't be sitting around think something to fall on your lap. You got to do the groundwork, Lincoln. That's what I'm saying. Give a young guy a chance. Me. I'm in the street, boots on the ground. I'm ready to go to work, brother. But how can we go to? Just like you laugh. I'm right. I'm right. Boy, I love that laugh. But we don't give young guys a chance that's in them positions. Lincoln, I've been going through this for some years, man, to fight for a seat. Then I did it. People counted me out. Oh, he can't get enough signatures. Oh, nobody ain't going to vote for him. Oh, he ain't going to do this. God always in the mix, man. That's why I love my brother, Terrence Howard, the one I love. Not the one I like, but the one I love. Thank you for that. But it's just crazy that they counted me out. But when God got something for you, brother, they can't touch me. They can't. I'm always going to speak the truth about what's going on in our damn community. I ain't scared of these. What Bernie Mac say, I ain't scared of you, mother. but we really got to wake up, Lincoln, what we doing, man, because it's serious out here. I mean, it's very, very serious. But anyway, Lincoln, I appreciate your time, brother. It's always an honor to talk to Lincoln Ware the Great. He's going to be sitting in his crown seat on the 31st.
Oh, yeah.
Brother,
they got my crown.
Feel, man,
they got my crown royal seat there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Make sure they bring some book bags for the kids, too.
All right. Yeah, I got to keep pushing that to bring those school supplies down to Stagger Lee's, shoes, school supplies, and stuff like that for the kiddos. All right.
They at 2020 Elm Street, brother Lincoln, 2020.
All right.
Elm Street. And we're going to make sure that I'll keep doing their community engagement work because they need to make sure they putting back in the damn community where they at, right or wrong.
All right. Okay.
Love your brother, Lincoln.
Thanks
and guess what? I love you too, Terrence.
And there's nothing we can do about
it.
Oh, boy. All right. Thanks for your call.
I'm going to do my best and let God do the rest.
All right. Thanks for your Let's take a break. We'll come back. It's Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoop sent?
Champion Pryor for mayor. Okay.
So, Stephon, he first got angry with me when I started playing that sound effect of Herschel Walker. I'm going to do my best. That's when he first got angry.
Uh-huh.
And then he started. And then one day he just kind of went off on me like, your red ass. Your red ass. I said, that dude don't like me. Ever since then, I said he don't like me.
Oh, boy.
But it's all good. It's all good.
Unbelievable. Oh, boy. He sounded just like Herschel Walker. Just now, he sounded, you know.
But at least it's not Rick Jr. I actually don't like Rick Jr.
Oh boy.
I don't like him because he's arrogant. He thinks people want to hear everything he has to say, even if he's off topic. He just brings his own topics.
Unbelievable.
At least he's not Rick Jr.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Rick Jr. was talking about.
I don't know how he got with the sleeping with the sheep. The man sleeping with the sheep. I don't know how he got there. I was trying to connect the dots. I couldn't.
Oh, God. He was as crazy as the innovator. Jeez. Unbelievable.
With the innovator, you know it's not going to go anywhere.
Right.
You just, you just feel sorry for him.
Well, maybe, sometimes I think maybe if he takes his medicine before he comes on the air, he might be coherent. But
oh, boy.
All right, we got Joan. We got long-winded Joan talk coming up. Oh, boy.
Miss Joan is cool with
me. Do I have time to get me some tea? I waited too late, I think.
Yeah, you got time.
I don't? Okay.
Can provide an opportunity for legacy. For another, it can bring hope, the chance for more time, more memories, more life. Organ, tissue, and eye donation happens only in rare medical circumstances, but understanding it helps families make informed decisions with clarity and compassion. That's why I stand with Network for Hope. I am a voice of hope. Hope is on the line. To learn more and register, go to networkforhope.org. Will you answer the call?
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft.
Oh, no.
That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If we find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes to your financial accounts, we alert you right away, all through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Get the alerts that could make all the difference. Save up to 30% with promo code NEWS at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years.
Yes, I'm jealous of Rick Jr. I admit it. He's so smart and so articulate and never sounds like he's stuttering or something with his mouth where he's just flapping like a, man, I love that guy. I'm just jealous. That's what it is.
Elk herds. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
1230 The Buzz, WDBZ, a Radio 1 station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. We're getting there real fast. And, don't forget, back to school. Yes, kids start back to school next month. And we're collecting new shoes, new school supplies, through July 31st. Now, you can drop them off here at the station Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, or you can take them out to the Madisonville Recreation Center located at 5320 Stewart Avenue. just, pair of shoes, a backpack, a box of crayons, anything like that. If you can do that, these kids would love it. Yes. So do that. And you can bring them over to Stagger Lee's on next Friday, 31st. I'll be there broadcasting live from 4 until 7. So, hey.
Another double for me.
Another
Yay.
double. I know. These doubles are something else, man. But yeah, I'll be there next Friday, 31st. Stagger Lee's right there on Elm Street. All right. 2020 Elm. That's what our good friend Stefan, who loves us, and there's nothing we can do about it.
I'm going to do my best.
And he also loves the lady walking around the house. He also loves that. Let's go to Joan. Hey, Joan, how are you?
Hey, Lincoln, how are you?
I'm hanging in there. What's on your mind?
About the flooding here.
Yes.
I believe what it is, okay, we have what we call a stormwater system. You know what that is?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what they're supposed to do is collect the rain runoff and prevent flooding, right?
Yes.
Well, what happened, I think what is happening, every neighborhood does not have a separate stormwater system. It's tied in with the sewer and everything, all right? And not only that, now that we are having so much rain, the pipes that they have in residential area is only between 4 to 8 inches in diameter. If we're going to continue to have rain like this, they're going to have to make those pipes bigger.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I think, and even when somebody said this was like once in a 1,000-year occurrence, as much rain as we had that quick before, and you're talking almost five inches of rain that came in like an hour or so. So that's a lot of rain.
This. In the last, couple of weeks or whatever,
yes,
we've had 2 downpours like that. That's unusual.
Yeah.
We've had something like that. I mean, when it comes to years and years and years apart, but it looks like every time it rains now, almost, we're going to have a heavy, heavy downpour. And when we do, that is what's going to happen. And I also want to bring up, if people don't know, if you have just, a regular homeowner's policy, that does not cover flood damage.
Right.
You
but
have
it does
to have a separate flood policy because every homeowner policy you have does not cover that.
But you do have sewer backup, don't you?
Well, you have, if you take it.
Yeah.
If you take it, other than that, and that's another thing. Sewer backup, all the city does is give you your deductible, all right? And I think that's a ripoff too, because in my policy I don't do that.
Yeah.
Because they make me pay the deductible on my insurance, and I think the homeowner shouldn't be shouldn't have to pay that. I think that's wrong, So we have to look at all of this, Lincoln. The city's going to have to start looking at our infrastructure
and
start doing what they need to do for the citizens. And they're not doing it.
Okay, I hear you. Now, does the county have any bearing in that?
Well, yeah, I mean, because you have the stormwater management utility and the metropolitan SUSI. It gets complicated, and the waterworks.
Yes.
That's all tied in together. And, when it comes to our government, they're supposed to, come together and do what they need to do for the citizens, and they're not doing that.
All right. Hey,
now, I want to also want everybody to look up something.
Yes.
I'm not going to say it because this one guy called in, and he talked about Harvey. Well, he called it something else. But anyway, I want you all to look up cloud seeding.
Oh, God, yeah, cloud seeding. And they say the government does that, and they do that.
No.
Yes, what?
The government allow it to be done already. It's in 13 states. Tell the audience what it is.
But those are states that have droughts.
No, tell them what cloud seeding is.
I mean, it's where you go send a plane up in the clouds, and it's something they do with the clouds to make them produce rain.
It's not sending a plane in it. It's a weather weather modification technique used to artificially enhance participation for
precipitation.
rain and snow.
Yeah. And I don't think they would do it in areas that don't need it if they're doing it. I don't believe they're doing it.
They are. Look up. It's already 13 states. And how I found out, because I was looking at this show on TV, and it reports globally, news, and it's called Measure.
Well,
they
Joan,
tell you everything.
I'm running so late, but we'll talk about cloud seeding the next time you call.
All righty.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your call. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll find out about the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame, what the do's and don'ts, and the buses are full out there, Corinthian Church, and all that stuff. We'll tell you about it coming up on the other side. 12:30, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley Show.
This is Tavis Smiley.
Join him every weekday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. for impactful interviews, bold discussions, and the perspectives you won't hear anywhere else.
The Tavis Smiley Show.
Weeknights, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
12:30, The Buzz.
Cincinnati is the home to the largest celebration of Black family in the nation. Be a part of the national institution by coming to the 38th Midwest Black Family Reunion. For 4 exciting days, families from across the nation will come together to celebrate our heritage, our achievements, and our future through this year's powerful theme, Resounding Resilience. Enjoy the family reunion parade, live concerts, community discussions, health and wellness activities, youth and family programming, cultural experiences, and so much more. Come celebrate the values that unite us, family, culture, and community, while creating memories that will last a lifetime. Experience dynamic entertainment and inspiring appearances from special guests Kenny Lattimore, John P. Key, and Otis Moss III. The 38th Annual Midwest Regional Black Family Reunion is proudly presented by TriHealth. For a complete schedule and event information, visit myblackfamilyreunion.org. Resounding Resilience, August 13th through the 16th. The Midwest Regional Black Family Reunion, where family, culture, and community come together.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Hunter in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let me show you why so many clients recommend us to their friends and family. Let's talk about your auto, home, and life needs.
Did you know there's help to pay for heating costs this summer? Through September 30th, income-eligible Ohioans can apply for assistance in paying their electric bill, purchasing an air conditioner or fan, or making repairs to their central air conditioning unit through Ohio's Home Energy Assistance Summer Crisis Program. Older Ohioans can call Council on Aging for more information or assistance with their application. For more information, call 513-721-1025. Menu option 2. Or visit www.help4, that's the number 4, seniors.org/HEAP. That's HEAP.
You live in a nice neighborhood or condominium community, but that isn't enough. You need to know your board and community manager are making the right decisions to protect your investment. Community Associations Institute can help. Visit responsiblecommunities.com to learn more.
You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
12:30 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
.30 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. Talking about Jeff Weiler, Eastgate Used Car Mega Store. And I tell you, they've got the make, the model, the size, the price that'll fit you. Everybody may not like a Cadillac like Alicia Reese. Everybody might drive that little Cadillac like Alicia. You might want a Ford. You might want a Chevrolet. Yeah, they've got it for you out there at Jeff Weiler. Guaranteed financing. No matter what your past or present credit situation, they can get you an approval. If you got a college student that needs a car, they've got college grad incentives and things like that. So come on out. Check them out. Cars as low as $39.95. That's right. Payments as low as $79 a month. Service inspection included. They've got it all for you. Over 400 cars on the mega store used car lot. Over 400 used cars right there on site. And out of that 400, let me tell you, there is a car for you. Pick up the phone, call 513-943-5400. That's 513-943-5400. Jeff Weiler, Used Car Megastore. Call them today. They've got a car waiting for you. In the studio with me, Cincinnati, well, not Cincinnati, but Hamilton County Commissioner Alicia Reese. We've been talking about all this flooding and stuff going, and you guys, you told me I learned something from you today about the commissioners and MSD and all that. You got a gag order.
Yeah, so MSD and the city have been in court, federal court, trying to see who's going to be in charge, because you got basically the city, they're in charge of all the employees, they run the program. Then you got the county on the other side, have to, pay for the program, and then people don't want their sewer bills going up. Yeah. And so you got all that going on, but you look at well, who's in charge? And it's been over a decade. And as soon as I got elected, they was like, sign this paper. I said, what is this? Gag order. You can't talk. We're in litigation. So hopefully we get that fixed. But they also have a stormwater committee. I'm not on that committee that the county has. So we'll be able to hear back. But let me just say, I was on Red Road. I mean, that water came quick. I was stuck. The water was coming up to almost to my window. And I was scared to death. And I pulled into this used car lot. I ain't gonna lie. On Red Road, I appreciated it was up. But then he came out and said, I'm getting ready to close. I'm like, well, how am I get home? How am I get home? I was praying. I mean, I got home. I had a headache I ain't never had. And I've had flooding in my basement, 3, 4, 5 times. And I said, something's got to be done. But, then you know what's going to happen. They're going to say, we got to go up on these sewer bills. And people hold on, I can't afford this.
That's what's next.
So,
we got to make repairs, so we got to charge you more money.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So it's going to be, so when we come back, we'll probably get definitely a report on it. I know the city is kind of the lead right now on it. And again, they're in charge of all the employees.
Okay.
But it's a weird system, how they've got it put together.
Unbelievable. Now, this coming Saturday, the time is almost here.
Yeah. It's supposed to be good weather, too.
Yes, great weather. Oh, but something's going on Friday. Tell the people about Friday at the library.
Yeah, so Friday we'll be at the library with our official press conference, and we have the exhibit that we have at the library. Have a Black Music Walk of Fame exhibit, and Regina Bell's going to make going to donate something there. Last year, Dottie Peoples donated her first dress she wore to the first Stellars. So it's going to be a great thing. It's a meet and greet coming at 11:15 a.m. and you'll get to see some of the people that's in town. We got people coming in town. I'm talking about, Heatwave, some of the original members. One of the guys is coming in from the UK. I mean, they're coming from the UK. We got folks, Tyrone Dubois, he coming in from California. He's got a big contingency. We got folks coming in from Florida.
Omarosa's even
coming,
right?
in. She started at WCIM.
Yes.
So we've got a lot of people. You can meet us at the library. It's absolutely free on Friday, 11:15 a.m. So we hope to see you there. So that's how we kick it off. But let me just say, everything that you need to know, hopefully I can give it to you so you can understand for the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. Number one, we kick off at the library next Friday, 11:15 a.m. 11:15 a.m. Number two, on Saturday, July 25th, is the induction ceremony and celebration. And so we're at the Brady Center. We have a parade of stars. We line up right next to the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. There is free parking, free general admission parking at the parking lot next to the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. It's at 190 Marion Way. Now, that's the only parking lot that we're going to have free. Don't tell me you parked down by the Reds or you parked uptown by Washington Park. We can't help you with that.
And how long can they park there, too?
Until the end of the event.
Okay.
And so when the event, and you can't come in late, we start at 9 and you're going to show up at 3 o'clock. You're not going to get in. They're going to pay, you're going to have to pay the price. But once you're in, you'll be able to get out. You won't be able to stay there for the music festival. Somebody say, I got an idea. I'll come in there and stay for the festival. No, when you come out for the festival, they're going to have a big ticket for you to pay. So when the event for the Black Music Walk of Fame ends, then you get out and there won't be any fee. Now, this is a big deal. Like in no metropolitan city downtown, a big, major city gets free parking. Yeah, right. They go up on parking when there's an event.
Yes.
And so fought really hard. and we're offering you free parking. And that's next to the Black Music Walk of Fame. The address is 190 Marion Way. We're in the apps now. We're on Google now, so you can put the address in and it will get you there. That's for general admission. Lining up, they're starting as early. People get there sometimes 8 in the morning. But lining up for the Parade of Stars is at 9 a.m. And the Parade of Stars starts at 10:45, 11 o'clock. And Lincoln Ware will be leading us in. So when y'all see Lincoln Ware, you know it's time.
Okay, I hope the marching, I'm going to do left, right, left, right. No.
Right, you've been in the military. You know how to do it.
To the rear.
And it's going to be music. Don Juan for sure is going to be playing the music. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be led in also by the Q Kids, the Q Kids dance team from the West End. So that is the general admission. Now, general admission, it goes until the fire marshals say we can't get no more people in. But we also have free. This whole thing is free.
Right. When you said general admission, bells went off.
Yeah, general admission meaning general admission because we got another admission where we got Heat Wave and the honorees and WCIN, and they got a lot more stuff they got to do. Pictures, they got to be there earlier than you guys. But you come in. Once the fire marshal says that's all we could do. We do have streaming outside. We got a screen outside. Mm-hmm. But don't panic because all of us are going to end up outside because Midnight Star is performing on the big stage outside. And y'all will be there and be sitting down before we can get there. Now, they do not allow, this is the Brady Center owned by the Symphony and also owned by the Parks Board. They put AstroTurf down. So that's why you can't bring your own chairs. And that's just not for us. That's all their concerts. In fact, in 6 years, I think these the only black groups that's ever been on that outdoor stage is the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame.
Yes.
So you come out, we have as many chairs as I can, but we can't put it on the AstroTurf, okay? But you got the screen. And we're going to be meeting you back out there. That's how the finale is. But the induction is inside, doors open. It says we start at 12, but I'm telling you, people going to be lined up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and it's first come, first serve.
And they when those seats fill up, they cut it off.
Well, yeah, and the fire marshal come in and cut it stuff. So I'm inviting the fire chief so to make sure that they don't cut it off before it's supposed to be cut off. And so I wanted to let people know. So you march it in. We march it in white. We're wearing white. It's uniform. We're wearing all white, okay? Put on your white. We coming in unison. Second Wind will be performing. They'll be doing the pre-show. Second Wind, so we come in, you're going to be entertained. You're going to be entertained. We got music outside. We got music inside. Regina Bell will be performing live. She'll be performing a medley of her songs.
Oh, yeah. She's got some
Baby, Come to Me.
Yes.
And Show Me. She's going to do a tribute with her and Peebo Bryson. Of course, A Whole New World. And we lost Peebo. And that was a classic, a Grammy winning. And we're going to honor her for keeping Nancy Wilson's legacy alive. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, all that she has done. So we'll be giving her the Legacy Award. Shirley Murdoch, I don't want to get there late because Shirley getting ready to turn the house. She's going to turn it upside down. So we got some showing up singing.
Now, she better sing As We Lay.
She is. She's coming out with As We Lay.
She kills me. I don't sing that secular music.
She going to sing She going to sing it. She coming with it. Yeah. When you hear that, it's morning. It's all ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm going to have some words for her if she don't sing
She got
that.
all that. She going to sing that. She going to sing Husband. And she got a special treat. She's doing a dedication to all the former inductees. We got some powerhouses in the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. And then we're honoring Heat Wave. Heat Wave, I just told you, some of the original members are coming. Yeah. And we also have the Heat Wave Legacy Group that's performing at the Music Fest. Will be there. We're honoring WCIN, so all WCIN people get ready. And so the bus, I want to thank Metro.
The bus is
Miss
full.
Viola just said the bus is full. So the bus, we got 3 buses. I tried, y'all. 3 buses.
Rosa Parks will not be on this bus.
And we got 3 or 4 sprinters coming in from Michigan. Chicago's got a bus coming in. This thing is going to be amazing, but it's free. all white. Bring some comfortable shoes. Be ready to dance, and let's have a great time.
All right, Alicia Reese, I think you got it all in.
I hope I got it all. I hope you got everything
time.
that you needed to know. I hope.
All right, just in the nick of time because Al Sharpton, your friend, Al
man, he
Sharpton,
understands.
is knocking at the door.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real. Keeping it real. All right, we'll talk to you. We'll see you on Friday, Alicia.
See you Friday
and
at the
Saturday,
library.
And I'll see you Saturday, and we're going to have a great weekend. All
It's
right.
gonna be great. Help us beat 300,000 visitors. Help us, y'all.
That's going to wrap it up. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10, right here on 1230, The Buzz.
WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
All right. Yep. I'm so sick of Tim Heidel and White Liar hand slapping each other, high fiving each other. They're the only ones that's agreeing with what each other says. Okay. BK Dad, what do you mean another abbreviated after show? And I had to get out of here. We had a meeting yesterday. I didn't know we had a meeting yesterday, Terry. I was getting out of here so fast to get home to come back to do the other show. I didn't hang around for the meeting we had yesterday. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. That's a great name for those two. I have a lot to do every day. No, I don't. Please. I would love if you would go away. You love having us here. No, I would love if you went away. That's what I would love. They'll just change the name and come back to somebody else. And the white leaders don't play us? Are you kidding me? I wonder if there's any cloud seeding going on Earth. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Let's see. I think it was Monday. No. Is that same person looking for that bus number? Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. They really want to go on that up and back trip to Washington, D.C. She meant a total of 300,000. She didn't mean all in one day. Oh, jeez. Andy Johnson is on, and Karen Brownlee is on. Yeah, Tim Heidel and White Lion are both goofballs, that's for sure. I guess Tierra's, not Tierra, but Jerica is coming down to the Black Music Walk of Fame. Her boo is related to one of the members of Heat Wave. So, Terrence, we'll see Jerica in the house on Saturday. One of the members of Heat Wave is his uncle. How about that? Will Terrence be there on Saturday? I would say hell to the no. He won't be there. I don't think he's got a white suit. For a person that never goes anywhere, I don't think they would have a white suit in their closet. He could maybe find a white T-shirt and some white jeans. He's on the phone over there. Oh, boy. Show me this memo. Show me the memo, Tim Heidel. There's no memo that says increase shoplifting during the music festival. Macy said so in a memo to employees. I need to see it. Who's coming to Andrew Brady next Friday? I have no idea. Why would you even want to know that? Where does Terrence go besides work and home? Terrence Howard they said Clarence Howard has a white hoodie. An employee told you, oh boy. Terrence Howard can borrow Queen's white cat outfit. Oh boy. I wish he wasn't on the phone. Oh, boy. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm watching them bring the casket, the transfer of the 4 U.S. soldiers killed with the war with Iran, and the pallbearers were marching, and I was giving them a cadence to march to. Left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, See, they never said left, right. You never hear that. But you just hear a semblance of L. That's how they do it. That's how they sound. You didn't hear right or left. You just heard L. Who's going to judge you? Are you going to be lit or something, Tierra? I'll miss y'all at the festival on Friday, but if you're in town, if you're downtown here on Saturday and see me, say hi and don't judge. Oh, my. You giving them a warning already. Vernon's the good stuff. You sound like you're choking. That's how those drill instructors sounded. Oh, boy.
Okay, who was talking trash about me on here? I had to take a phone call.
Somebody said you was going to wear Queen's white cat suit to the Black Music Walk of Fame.
Somebody has a very imaginative. Somebody is picturing me wearing a cat suit. Man.
And they asked if you were coming to the Walk
It says
of Fame.
more about that person.
And I said, somebody that never goes anywhere would not have a white outfit in their closet. I said, maybe he can find a white T-shirt and some white jeans.
You know, surprisingly, Mr. Ware, I do have some fine linens in my closet, Mr. Ware.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that, Mr.
When do
Ware?
you wear them?
Never.
Oh, boy. And she said, it doesn't mean, she says, I'm always lit, but classy. Just saying. You know, people act like they are Mother Teresa. And lit doesn't mean drunk. It means having a good time. To me, lit means you lit up.
Yeah, lit means...
Yeah. Lit don't mean you having a good time.
Right, yeah, you beyond good time in there. Yeah.
Has anyone seen Terrence Howard out in public at Buzz events? I'm trying to think. When have I seen you at a Buzz event?
What last Buzz event did we have?
I don't know.
See? There you go.
I don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Tierra, lit means that you probably had more than you needed to have. And no, I won't be lit this weekend. I got too many stage appearances to do to be lit. I always get lit after the stage appearance. But I never get lit. I didn't know we had a meeting yesterday.
I thought you were on the meeting yesterday.
No, I wasn't.
Oh. Yeah, we had one. You didn't miss anything.
But I was trying to get out of here to get home so I could make the turnaround and, get all my stuff together to get back.
You didn't miss anything.
Okay.
You didn't miss anything.
Okay. Tierra Powell, you're always lit. She was lit yesterday when she came up to the North Bend STEM Charter School.
I don't believe that.
She was lit. All right, folks, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Out of beer, out of here. All right. Oh, God. Lincoln, where you supposed to help Terrence Howard get raised? What does that mean? You know what raised means?
I don't like the sound of that, Mr. Ware.
I don't either. I don't know what the hell Twin is talking about. What the hell is he talking about? Get raised. In my James Muhammad voice, stop it. Just stop it. Oh, boy. Oh, we changed back to the other camera.
Yeah, I was on the phone trying to help a young lady.
Just dying to get to Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, she wanted to get on
oh, boy.
The bus that Mr. Cecil Thomas was talking about.
Yeah.
So I had to go to the archive to find the
Did you
number.
find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
I hope they got a seat for her on that bus.
I hope so, too.
Because she really wanted to go,
Yes,
sounds like.
Yeah.
She really wants to go to the March on Washington.
Well, I told her to call back. I said, well, maybe Lincoln wrote the number down. And
I didn't.
And then I said, well, and then I was trying to think what I could do. And I said, I can listen in the archive. And that's how I got it. Just trying to be helpful.
Yes. Just doing your best.
I'm going to do my best.
Oh. Cincy T is the life of the party. Okay.
I hope she's not as lit as the photo I showed you earlier, the lady on Facebook.
Oh, boy. I hope she's not. Oh, my God. That lady reminded me of the woman at the Reds opening day parade who pulled out the little string that was hanging down. Yes.
This lady, her false teeth was falling out of her mouth
boy.
and everything. Good Lord. No underwear. Good Lord.
Well, I do write these. Somebody said, Lincoln, you need to take notes on your own show and write these numbers down for your callers on the short bus. And I do write them down, but I write them down on paper that I throw away. You know, I have all these stories here, and every day before I leave, I just throw them out. And it was on one of those.
I need to start writing them down, too. I need to start writing them down.
Yeah.
Because they're going to call and
They're
ask
gonna call,
me.
yeah. I don't care how many times I get my guest or whoever to repeat their number or something, somebody still will call and say, I didn't get that number. What was that number?
Yeah, it's partly my fault.
Oh, man, I know people like to write notes instead of text. I mean, sending emails. My student, this professor at UC writes me this card, wants me to speak to one of his classes as a guest speaker. And there will be questions and answers. If you will be open to this idea, or I can't. How can you read? I mean, yeah, I would have rather him just sent me an email or something. If you can look up there, see if you can read. You know, it's not easy to read that. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
I know. I'm glad. It's printed out, his number and stuff is printed, his name and number is printed out down here at the bottom. But, jeez.
If there was a ransom note, somebody would be in
Oh,
trouble.
man, I tell you, they would know where to meet to bring the ransom. If you throw away your notes, maybe you should be on the short bus, too. Oh, boy. I keep them during the show in case somebody calls back during the show to ask. Then I would have it right there. Then they call 2 days later. Remember that number on Monday that Cecil Thomas gave you? Come on. You should send that to the Pharaoh. He would love to be a guest speaker at UC. Yes, he would. I'm sure he would love to do that. All right, folks. Oh, 20 minutes? I've been here 20 minutes with y'all folks.
Yep, there you go.
Gee.
They try to suck you in. And
I know it. They get you sucked in. Yep. They keep saying stuff and asking you questions.
That's what they do.
And they get you sucked in, and you going. You look up, it's 20 minutes later.
See, there you go.
I got to get home to see the Bold and the Beautiful.
He's got to get to his soaps, okay?
And I got to get my nap.
I mean, his stories. You got to get to his stories.
And then I got the TV show tonight. Yes. So, all right, folks. I'm going to see y'all. I'm out of here. We will talk to you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Go ahead. Terrence Howard, you can kill the show.